Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Battle Cattle Does Satisfactory. There it is. It's popped up on the screen. Finally, we are yet again playing. We were building a big factory over here. We're making lots of things that go boom, but we have to do that in little tiny sections so that we have all of the numbers right. But we've got myself streaming. We've got Vimus streaming, who is you can see in the multi-Twitch link there. Expire Minotaur is over on the clock app. Ari is with us. We don't have a gerbil tonight, but that's okay because I'm sure he'll be back sooner rather than later.
He will return.
But this is it. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the next week of Battle Cattle streaming.
Hello. We're back.
Danny and Lily, thank you for the heart me's and the go poplars. Just looking at the DM chat a second and look at how bad this new UI is.
What on?
The clock UI.
I've just sent you a message that comes up at the start when you start the stream.
Text is too big.
Yeah. This is awful.
What
this
is
update?
How does that even fit on a tiny phone?
Dear TikTok Live.
No, that's my
can we
chat
reduce your
overlay.
font size?
You might want to raise your goal bar. What the like one?
Oh my god.
Danny,
that's
if you're gonna keep going
weird.
with it, then I just won't be doing goodie bags. If you're gonna be also collecting likes.
Right, where were we? Well, you know what? The sides are done.
Well, end
so
of last
we weren't
week.
that far.
Well, that's it. End of last week, we should say we had a small explosion.
Little bit.
As in the game crashed. So we've got some tidying up to do, or some finishing to complete.
We can't quite remember where we were. I'm pretty sure we'd done this bit though, hadn't we?
No, because the doors were in place. Monitor built some doors and tied up
How
underneath
is
here.
everyone today?
Oh,
done
we
stuff
had
to
no, we
monitor.
had done some extra stuff, hadn't we? I think something
Yeah.
else was under here, and I can't remember what it was.
This was overclocked and it isn't anymore. I'm trying to work out if I've got any overclockers on me, and I don't. So somebody's got the overclockers on there.
I've got some
There's
overclockers on me.
Oh, no, there they are. No, actually, I've got them.
There's overclockers in the system.
Are we powering this top floor off the lift?
Yes.
Yes, we were. That's
But
already
the lift doesn't
overclocked.
have
Right.
power.
No, because we're behind. So,
That's what I was doing.
There's no recipe in the top floor.
Oh. Yeah, the lift has power because I was just riding the lift.
wow, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
You heard.
I did.
Okay, that
So-
causes that. Mickey, thanks for the heart me.
So
didn't
what I
realise
should say
that
is
could
what's
cause
going on
if
here is
sounds-
probably the most important thing to start off with, so we know what's actually happening. We've
You
got.
can run up the likes if you want. Look, Danny, God, that is horrible to read on this screen. I need to fix the chat.
Mine's was busy.
Could
I don't know why.
It's just a thought, but could we make this better?
What bit better?
This,
Which bit?
Broken so much on
this
live stream.
conveyor belt here.
No.
Will it not
What
go
do you
round?
want it to do?
I just think it should fit closer to the other one, so it's not sort of stuck out like
I can do it. I can
like
put
an
fake
elbow.
floors in, but if
How
you
you
wanted it
doing,
in
Mickey?
one click, no.
Oh, I wasn't expecting one
You've
click.
been
I'm
beaten
not
up by
expecting
Lena all afternoon.
miracles.
Yeah, I saw Sarah.
So the way to do it would be to do something like this.
Oh yeah, and then build a. You want to build a
Then
snowman?
I wouldn't mind, but no, not today. And then we would change the shape of that to there, and then that to there, like that. And then
That's it.
F those two away like that. There you go.
That's better.
You prefer that?
It's just neater. That's all.
We could have gone for wiggles and everything, but no.
We could have gone for wiggles, but you know what would be really
fine.
great is if this
fine.
was sort of against the wall and then it moved out to incorporate the other belt and then that. Yeah, but no, it's fine.
No, stop it.
It's too
Stop
much
it.
work.
Stop it. If I remember correctly, Minotaur very carefully stuck a giant roll-up door in here.
Yeah, I think
I'm
he.
trying to work
But
out.
it's yes.
Where he
Danny,
puts
thank you
it.
for the TikToks.
Was it there? Was it at the front? And then you'd have
No,
to
it's
put
at the back.
And the roses.
Oh. Well, we could.
I think it was sort of
And the finger
like
hearts as well, Danny.
that.
Well, if we can move this.
And then the belt can move round.
Belt. Yeah. Let me
And
Yeah,
the
yeah,
function
yeah.
matrices.
start to do that.
That'll sort of work. We can make that happen. I've got other
And a
things.
perfume.
Got to fix perfume. Gotta make you smell nice. Hey, CJ.
And a
A million
donut.
voices. Sorry, I missed you there. My apologies. I'm being blind tonight. How you doing? If you're still there, that is. Oh,
10
sorry.
community fests.
Our trying to fix things brain kicked in rather than the actual functional brain part of everything. Apologies.
What was this making? Cterium ingots at the top. Is it
Do
Cterium?
that for now.
No.
No, not at all. So, this is what I was going to do first, so we knew where we're at. The bottom floor is taking in both iron and copper and making copper ingots with the alloying sort of process. If we then go upper floor,
is that a community crown as well? Thank you, Annie.
and the next 2 floors are going to be making. Where is it? There's an input of iron ore going in.
The top ones are making iron, right?
Iron. That's right. I'd program those. Indeed, CJ.
Oh,
Indeed.
right. So these haven't been programmed.
They've lost all their recipes.
Yeah, they had been programmed.
Was,
but the crash ended
it iron ingots? Just normal iron ingots?
Straight iron ingots. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'd done a load of belting underneath to make them faster and sort it out. I've got to check. I think the middle floor's been done, but the top floor hasn't. Oh no, the top floor has been done. That's all right. I know. The bit's missing. Bit's missing. All right, I'll fix the bits that are missing. That's fine.
Yeah, all the connections between the blueprints have been done.
This miner looked like it was going to fall over, so I've just given it some support.
But yeah, Danny, if you want to run the likes up, you can.
So I just need to make sure these are all still connected. Which miner's that?
This one down here. What's it doing?
What
Iron ore.
What has... You just got carried away with the new 1.1 bits, didn't you?
I've got nothing else to do.
Ah, damn. Well, I'll tell you what you could do. You know, double door. That's that we just put in for that building.
Dumbledore.
The Dumbledore. Yes.
Yes.
Can you
Dumbledore,
lower
right.
it by 2 meters?
2 pixels.
Where is it?
I don't think you said
Down.
hi yet. But
No, it was there.
hi,
It was there. Go back.
Lily.
Wait. Turn right. Double door. Not in this building. The little building you're on.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Can you lower it by 2 meters so
Surely.
it doesn't poke through the roof? That's really annoying. Let's change the slope so it actually fits. Yeah, I know. Shit, isn't it?
Okay,
Excuse my
so
French.
the top row of these, the top 2...
I just got the floor is lava. Because I'm flying for ages.
Ah.
Fair enough. The top row of these smelters are all iron now. Is that right?
Yeah, both
the
floors
top
need to be
2.
iron.
Yeah, both. All the smelters everywhere.
All the smelters
Okay.
everywhere.
Yes, I shall.
I'm
All
doing
right,
it.
no problem.
Are you doing that floor? Okay, brilliant. So I'll work on the belting of this. So we've got. I just want to make sure I've got the vertical conveyors in because I don't think it's
One
been
half of
finished.
this
No, it
machines
hasn't.
are running, the other half aren't. I assume you're still working on belting underneath.
This is the bit that got deleted at the end of the end of the last stream.
I'm alright, Lily. Tired, but yeah. I guess I'm surprised you said you're good and you didn't say you're tired. You're normally saying you're tired at the moment.
Ah, cunning. Right.
Does
That's
have
the
copper.
supply
That's good.
feed, which needs to be split.
Find the wall.
So that one goes. Hold on a second, that's not right. That's not right. Let me just check something a second. Okay. So we've got 2 ore feeds in. Oh, right. Okay. So
Right.
we've got a total out. So we've got 2,400 iron coming in.
Yeah.
And if you're on the outside looking at the wall, the left-hand belt is going upstairs at
Right.
the right speed.
At a fair pace.
Bear with me a second. I just want to
It's
look
probably
at-
just trying
Oh.
to fill up all the machines at the moment.
Ah.
No, it's not working out. It should do.
Ah. Right. So we haven't got any iron ore coming in at the top at all.
No, it's
Oh.
fine. No, we haven't
Oh,
yet
I
because I haven't finished
see.
that. I got to redo
That's
it.
good. That's all right.
You see what I've just noticed. So we've got 2 lots 2400 coming in. Sorry, 2 lots 1200 coming in, and we need to split it into 18 and 16.
You're only filling up half these machines, by the way, as well on the first
I
floor.
don't worry about that for now. The rest of it downstairs needs sorting. It's not. We're not there yet.
Figuring out where we were when we left off last week.
Yeah, because it all blew up. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is wrong. This configuration
We
is
finished
wrong.
this last week, just in case people
This is
hadn't
wrong.
remembered. We
Yeah,
were pretty
we
much
had, but
done
I've
with
actually
this.
realised quite nicely it's wrong now. So that can't happen, which means that can't happen
Why not?
because the volume's too high.
Oh, okay.
Which is
Is
not a
it too
problem.
much?
There's just too much material going upstairs. So
I've lowered the gate by 1.
thank you. That's good enough. That'll be perfect. Yeah, that looks fine.
It looks better as 1 instead of 2, except it might need
Yeah,
the ramps
whatever you
coming up a
fancy.
bit more.
It will work better that way as well. So I need to send more than one upstairs.
Oh, we
I just wanna-
changed all this wall, hadn't we? We put like
Well, you built it, Michael. You did a
Oh.
special one.
2 works. 2 actually worked just on the slopes, so that's good.
That's good news. So we've got 1200 coming up.
yeah, that all got undone.
It needs to be split in. It needs to be consumed, and there'll be an overflow. There will be an overflow. So it gets split in 2, and there's an overflow from it. The overflow going up sort of works, but it's not going to do the job I want it to. So I've got to think about this a bit more carefully than I had done before.
So is that
There's,
that's not a smart
I
splitter,
know.
is
I
it?
know.
It's-
You want vertical splits and matches.
Oh, vertical splitters. We haven't used them
To
yet.
use them.
I might not be able to.
Dying to use them. We haven't been able to.
What do they actually
Yes.
look like? I think I've seen them already, but
I'm just trying to work out how
oh,
I'm going to bring the materials up first.
that's what they look like.
As
So
in
we're going
vomit.
to have.
You can just place them there.
We need 900.
Yeah,
So. Oh, that's annoying. If I want to get this precise, or just run an overflow system, we can just run an overflow system. It won't matter too much. Well, no, it won't matter because once the
It won't
the
matter,
bottom
it'll be
machines are
fine.
backfilled, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll try and keep it simple. So this one here is carrying 1200. It needs to be split in 2, but there'll be an excess. Minotaur is right. We could use a vertical splitter. We don't actually need one. This is a splitter, I
I'm
assume.
playing around with something new.
Yes. So that one can feed that. No, that one's going to feed that. Okay, that's fine. So if I grab the Mark 5 from there and drop it down that way. No, grab.
Lily's very far ahead on likes on the
Ah.
leaderboard at the moment, but
Got the old.
then again,
Bug.
like half the likes that have been sent to my
Delete
stream
that.
on the leaderboard.
Try and delete that. Grab that. Build it again. Now will you let me build something?
Have you got throughputs on here already?
Yeah, I'll just put some on.
0 and 18.
I think that's you.
Ah, I've got the stupid bug where it won't let
Yeah.
you
Yeah, they're going to be very low at the moment because we're not got
Use
much
your-
throughput.
bar.
She thing.
No.
Yeah.
How did we fix that last time where you couldn't use your actual bar?
What you do is you log out.
Shift. What you do Alt,
Alt.
and then scroll. Is it scroll
Yeah,
wheel?
or you
Alt
just-
and scroll
or
wheel.
Alt-
you
Alt
just
and scroll
times
wheel
1
will-
to 0, 1 to 0.
We'll bring the
and then-
numbers back. That's
No, the
yeah.
numbers are there. I just can't use them.
Yeah, press them.
No, I'm pressing them.
No.
Yeah,
I know the
Oh.
problem that he's got. And I've had it
They don't
several
work.
times. The only way I've been able
Normally
to
what you do
fix
is
it is
delete
by
something.
logging out and logging back on again. Oh
Well,
yeah,
no,
maybe
just
delete
always delete
something.
it.
You found something the other week, didn't
Randomly
you?
started working For me, I didn't actually
Yeah.
do anything. It just
Oh.
started working.
I think I know what it is. Bear with me a second. If I do.
Just see if the
that.
goodie bag button works now.
That's it. Now I had to go into the
You've got it.
normal menu, pick an item from the normal menu, build that,
Build
and then
it.
it works again.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
There's a
That's
goodie
a little
bag.
bit frustrating. That's wrong.
S-
Right. Okay. So
Doing
yeah,
goodie bag now.
no, it's
Good.
fine.
Right. Okay. Back to where we were.
It's no problem. So yeah, back to doing the wrong thing. Excellent. So there we
Okay.
go.
That's
So
great.
that's the first split. Then the excess
Yes.
comes out the side of that, and that will be
Mm.
joining onto the next feed of material,
Make
which
sure
I'm
you
going to bring
shelter
up.
into that goodie bag.
I hate to say it, but this seems like the
Ah.
wrong thing to do.
In what way?
Well, you're splitting it 3 ways, so a third is going to
Yeah.
go out in each direction, right? Which
Correct,
means that
that's exactly
what's
what
going to
I
happen
want.
upstairs is we're only going to get a third. But don't we want to split it 4 ways so that 2/3 go upstairs?
No, I haven't finished.
Sorry, the 2
No, I
quarters.
said wait. I did say wait. Just wait. Bear with me.
I mean,
I'm
look,
going
I-
to make it
AJ, how you
clear.
doing?
If
Thanks,
I
likes.
can't even get maths right when
Oh,
I'm
Jay's-
speaking.
Jay's likes all
It just,
as well.
it just doesn't work.
Don't worry. It's good.
Like, cool,
We will get there. We will make it. Well, maybe not abundantly clear. We'll make it as clear as I can make it, which is muddy at best. You know,
I know.
that's the way it works. So we're going to have
Right, so that's
merger.
our port up. Okay.
We've got. Well, no, I've got to work out where I can
thank you for
position
the
this
harmony and the roses.
because of where everything else is positioned. Excuse me. Still suffering a bit of the old excess COVID. Now, items are going to come out of there. Items to go into a merger, which are going to merge with something coming through the floor. The vertical thingies. Are they vertical mergers or vertical splitters or both?
They're-
Both.
Oh, both. Yes, I think.
We're going to
Yeah,
attempt
both, Lily wins a goodie bag. What a surprise.
a vertical merger. Well done, Lily. I don't know where
So
to
I
position
think with the
this.
vertical merger, you place the conveyor
know,
link
Joe.
first. I think you have to.
That sounds like a plan. I'm going to do that
And
now.
then, depending on the orientation of the vertical conveyor,
Yes.
so if it's in at the bottom, out at the top,
Ooh.
then the merger
Ooh.
will be
Well, that's
everything
interesting.
that goes in. It will come out top.
That's fun. It auto changes to a. I don't have to choose it. It auto positions it.
Kieran, thank you for the harmony. How you doing?
So let's just see if this
Interesting.
connects. Can you see that?
Yeah,
Well,
well,
actually,
yeah,
that's
kind
right.
of.
Ah,
always
it's going
been
to be
able
the
to
wrong
see your
height.
things.
It's too. It's going to be the wrong bloody
it-
height.
Yeah, it's not quite right. That's a shame.
That's the end. So let
Can
me
you
try that
nudge
again.
it up? Will it allow you to nudge it into a different position, or is it just going to snap?
Well, I pressed H. Must be on a lift, but it is on a lift. Damn you!
That's because you're trying to nudge.
The problem
Yeah.
is that's the that doesn't match.
That's the
But if I
height,
go up
isn't it?
one, it goes through the roof.
Yeah,
Can
yeah, I
you
see the
not
problem.
place the
I-
lift first and then line it up with the lift?
No, because maybe.
No, it doesn't. I'll try it. Yeah, I'll try.
Oh
it.
no, that's a possibility.
What's the yellow? What's the yellow thing going on? Okay,
Somebody
I'll say it.
building a lift.
The yellow was me building the lift, which you said you wanted to try and fix it.
Try holding control when you're nudging.
I am.
I
Oh,
have
no,
a
hold on.
feeling that
Eight.
this isn't quite
No,
Right.
Doesn't want to go up.
Work. No.
the roof. I think you
Lily?
need to be
Lower.
8
Higher.
high for it to
Is
work.
it something?
I know how to
with
work
This is
it.
only
Ollie?
7 high.
I know
By
how to make it work.
chance? Do I know someone called Ollie Sykes? No, Lily, I don't know who that is at all. Not at all.
1, 2. I think
Ronnie
I could
Sykes?
probably cheat. Ronnie
Ollie
Sykes
Sykes.
as a musical artist.
Yes. Yeah.
Lily.
Lily
That.
talks about him every day, so we tell her we don't know who he is.
What?
I mean, he sounds like a Cray brother, except for the
He
surname.
does.
That's kind of a bit of a giveaway.
No, that doesn't work. 1 second.
Instead of that Bimus, why
I've got-
not use
You use a.
oh, that
Yeah,
only
that won't
goes-
work. Yeah,
No,
same
'cause
thing.
You need to be in the middle of that and it won't.
So it's across 1, 2, and then you go from that Got to get this right because you got to cheat. It's a cheeky way of making it. All right, let's try the other way around. Let's do it from there. That might work. To no.
Sure, it won't go down.
I go across one.
I'm
more,
sure you
maybe.
need an 8 high space to do this, and this is a 7 high space.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, let's ignore vertical mergers for now. Then I can do a normal merger instead.
Well, yeah,
No problem.
we'll use them at some point. And why is somebody flashing a light, or is it me?
It's
Oh, no,
somebody's tapped out the game and they
Yeah, that's
head
what it is.
bobs up and down.
Excuse me.
You never
Right.
know. It's occasionally it's going to be your graphics cards just decided to flip out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're
We're
have
at
to put it-
15,000 likes. Wow.
I can't move that any further over that way. That's in the wrong spot. I'm actually going to change this shape. So I'm going to do it here instead. Why are you... What? Oh, default, thank you. Lovely. I mean, it's not the wrong speed, it'll be the right. That's fine speed-wise. And then what we can do is bring it up through the floor. Then it comes... So it comes up one. So
Lily's
I grab
cheating,
a-
is she? Is Lily cheating?
What is she doing? Well, she can't. She's not allowed to cheat. Surely she knows that
Yeah,
that's banned.
they're cheating on the likes now. Apparently. But apparently there's now a maximum you can send a day. From what
Right.
we think, rather than it being per hour.
Okay.
So is that a recent change, or is that just it was always like that and you didn't realise?
We knew the hourly cap. Oh, Sarah, that's close to a jackpot. We knew the hourly cap had gone,
Right.
but Danny managed to hit the daily cap yesterday,
I
What?
see.
which would be
Oh no!
which with the amount that
no.
she sent, it was probably
No.
like 100,000 likes
Yes.
a day or something stupid like that.
There we go. So that'll be an input to add to that. So I need to bring the other quantity up to that point. My arms are broken. I have to land on the floor. Look up, my arms are above my head. No, my arms have done that thing
Yeah.
again. I'm so glad they haven't fixed that bug.
It makes sense
fantastic,
with the rounding error that happens and
Land.
stuff. Well, the error with
Arms
the
now
model
fixed.
counting and
Right.
stuff.
So that goes up to... Is that going in the wrong direction? Why is that? Thank you. Up to there. Although, I turn it round because... So it looks the same. Nice. You are, CJ. You are digging a hole. How are you, CJ? How was your weekend? Hope it was good. We're going to go underneath there. Actually, I don't need to go that way. I can go the other way.
It's
And then we're going to steal one of those. We're going
it's
to
a shame we've not got a priority splitter here.
Right.
There's no such thing. There's only priority mergers, which is annoying.
Okay, so I've got the...
What
That's
do
it.
you mean
It's working.
priority splitters don't exist? Isn't that what a
Sorted.
programmable splitter does?
No.
We've worked it out. We've
Okay,
calculated.
cool.
We cogitated.
I don't think it does anyway. No, it doesn't. That just
Oh no, it
defines
doesn't.
which
It
direction
just
stuff
defines
goes.
what direction stuff goes in. I think you can set many things to define.
That's what
Okay.
yeah. Can you do?
There. And then we're going to go...
Actually,
Gonna go to the other
that
side
should
and
be
do
a
the
smart
same.
splitter.
Ah,
Well, we need to... I'm actually going to maybe raise... raise it up.
I want to change Vanessa's setup very slightly.
Well, you know what is going on, so that's fine. I don't mind that. As long as it still works afterwards.
Can you
Good.
upgrade to a smart splitter? You can't, can you?
You want to run a split? You want to run a smart splitter? That's a bit too posh.
Where you've got your splitter going off onto this floor and then the overflow going, shouldn't
One
it be a
second, where,
smart
I'm coming
splitter?
down to you. Where are you?
This
Are
one here.
coming up. So that one there. Yeah, yep.
Shouldn't this be
What
a
about
smart splitter where it goes any left, any right, and then overflow forward?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it. That'll work. Yeah, that'll fill that floor faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
You've hit another goodie bag, but the last one hasn't even been sent to me yet.
Okay, so that one comes across there like that. That's feeding into there. And then that means at the same
Is this just going to break all the belts, though? Or is this just going to connect up?
No, you won't connect up. You'll have
Probably.
to take the 3 vertical conveyors out, I would have thought. And then we'll go
Oh.
not a merger.
Okay.
Replace them.
And splitter on there.
Who won the last one? Lily.
Belt.
That one
Well
there.
done.
But that's not done what I need to in one way, because I need to...
Move it.
Yes. No, I need to upgrade a belt. That one. But I also need to upgrade a belt, right? Oh, no. No.
Thank you for the roses, Lily.
How am I going to get this belt? I need to find this belt, to touch it, to stroke
that
it, to
went,
squeeze it.
There.
Ah, I have to get rid of that. And that. No, and that.
Oh, this
There.
still isn't working. Same rocket logo. Thank you,
That's
Lily.
better. And then I want a not a merger, splitter.
I'll run one more 50 goodie bag, and then we'll do them smaller.
Right, okay, that's better. So that's equally split now. They're on superly fast belts, but at least they're going in. So that
I
should
cannot
trigger
get any of these belts to connect.
the whole
to
top floor, the middle floor. Bloody hell, I've been paying no attention to it. I've been so focused.
Hi, Ram.
Remove the read lift, you fool. Yes, Ram. You fools!
Not
Where I
enough
said a
space
whole
to
minute
put
ago. You did. I'm so sorry. I'm not paying enough
Hold
attention at
on
the
me.
moment. It's just all that. I just need to get my brain sorted. That's working now. So that's all splitting lovely. Down here, that's all doing its thing. Minotaur sorted that out. Or he's sorting it out.
I can't get it to work. This
I
belt,
can do it.
this lift isn't working.
That one there.
Where's the hole gone? Lift hole's disappeared. Here.
Oh, you did.
I don't
Oh,
know
you
what-
did.
Yeah, you.
I didn't
Yeah,
delete
that
it.
should
It
be there.
disappeared. That
Yeah.
needs to be a tier 6 one, yeah.
Yeah, the other one's gonna be 5s, but who
It's
cares?
still not working.
It won't work until I got the other side sorted. So I'll just do this for now.
Oh, the entire lift's disappeared.
Yeah, if you delete the hole, the lift goes.
Yeah, but I hadn't deleted the hole. I deleted the lift on it, and it all vanished.
All right, it's all good. It's an easy fix. Just go down and plug it back in again. Is it both holes? No, it's just that one then. Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Done.
But I'm going to delete that for pedantic
Oh,
reasons.
okay.
Only because no, genuinely pedantic. The other one I'd already changed so that the lines on each side were lined up with each other.
Wow. Okay.
I know. And now you've changed the other one that was right. Wrong.
That's working.
It's like, my OCD's like fuck.
5 seconds.
Here we go then.
But yeah, that way the priority will go to this floor and then overflow.
Yeah, that's fine because the other floors are
Lily
going to get
wins
some.
again.
There we go. So this whole factory should be working now. We haven't got any outputs sorted. We've got the inputs all done. Although I've just noticed a small problem with the one upstairs. I need to grab a Mark 6 belt.
We need at least, if we get 100, over 140, we're done over half of the day. Yeah.
Let's connect these bad boys up. Now, this is going to be producing.
That I see.
I didn't need to do what I just done. Damn.
Didn't you?
No. No, that's fine. We're producing
Yeah, I'm saying it
exactly
seems to work.
1,200 copper ingots. No, it's what I've done is looking at the copper ingot production and making sure that it's set up correctly in
Right.
terms of the quantities. Yeah, the lift would directly attached to be absolutely right. Actually, yeah, that's fine. And we're gonna. How
Thank
many
you for the roses again, Lily.
coming out? There's 100 a minute. And what level are those? Mark 3s is fine. That's okay. So I was just trying to work out whether all the copper can go on the same belt and all the iron can go on the same belt. The answer is the iron cannot,
Yeah.
which is not a
Because
problem.
we've got a lot of iron.
We'll
and it's
work
one
out
to
the
one,
iron in a
isn't it, the iron?
second. It's not. No, it's more than that. No. So my apologies. All 1-to-1. Yeah.
So if we've got 2 iron belts coming in, we're going to need 2 iron belts going out. It's not that
We've
difficult.
got 2 900s coming out. Yes,
Yeah.
but they're not going to.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually not 2 900s at all. The way it's going to work. Where are we? It's going to be
Actually,
one.
1200.
Well, it's going to 3 different places in weird numbers. It's going to have an overflow built into it.
We're using about 390 on each belt at the moment.
Okay, that will ground to a halt soon when you run out of capacity on the belt.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the item counters that I put down.
Right. Okay, that's fair enough. So we originally. I'm going to bring up. Oh no, this is not good news.
You can monitor the output of the from the miners to see what output you're getting from the.
Yes, that's true. We'd said.
Are you gonna show the thing on
Do we
screen?
bring the thingy up?
Yeah,
I've been putting it off. I think I'm going to bring the. Oh god!
I think it's thingy
It's
time.
the
I'm
right web
afraid.
page. That didn't actually work this time. Why is it not working? 1 second. Let me just check my.
Yes, you've got a bottleneck here as well.
Glad to hear it.
Belt. Those belts should be marked 6, and then you won't have so much of a bottleneck going up.
There it is. The chaos web. Yeah, that's fair enough. The chaos that is. I'll zoom out a bit. What we're trying to achieve. Let me just bring this up a touch. So at the moment, we're building a factory or a number of factories that are going to make explosive things and pew-pewy things. That's what we're going to try and do.
That is right.
For our pistol-based weapon, whatever it's called, we're going to make explosive rebar. For our rifles, our pew-pew rifles, we're going to make some rifle ammo. Nobelisk, which is explosive grenades, basically. Homing rifle ammo, which we will come to make as well. And then we're going to have a load of extra copper and iron, which we're going to either
Yay.
route somewhere else. Pour
Or
it
sink.
into items.
Yeah.
We'll probably sink it to start off with. You'll notice, right now, we've got it set up to do the following. 130 Nobelisk, because we're going to send Nobelisk somewhere else to make better Nobelisk. There'll be more better explosives, we can do something else. There's a big number on that one. There's only 10 explosive rebar in here, because we don't use the explosive rebar that often.
It's true.
And then per minute is fine. Rifle ammo is only 10. You think that was not enough, but that's because we're going to use mostly homing rifle ammo. So we've got 10 normal rifle ammo a minute just because we might want it for whatever reason, and 70 homing rifle ammo a minute because hopefully we don't need it that often. We don't shoot things that often. We're going to fill up a
That's
block
true.
pretty quickly. And then the rest of it's just iron and copper. Now, if I zoom in on the chaos, we've already elsewhere. We've done the black powder factory, which is why we've got a number of black powder coming in. We've done smokeless powder elsewhere, which is what we finished last week, which is in the middle of this particular layout. I haven't organised this. The game has. The spread the website has. And we've got plastic coming in for something else. We'll come back to that in a second.
Yeah, there is an issue here.
I'll come back to the issue in a second. So right now, let's start at the bottom of this whole
Sorry,
thing.
there's just a belt missing underneath the.
Oh, right,
floor,
okay.
So some of the machines weren't filling up.
Thank you. That's the thing. Until you run them, you don't actually get a chance to look.
But they are running. That's the thing.
So the copper is going to go to making copper sheets, which we use for the rifle ammo, combined with the smokeless powder. We don't need many a minute, just 30 out of the 1,200 we're going to be making. So, in theory, we could make a lot more rifle ammo. The problem is we don't have that much smokeless powder, which is why it's limited, and why we've got so little going to go through this. So, we're going to make a small copper sheet factory in a moment. That's probably the first thing to do. Then make rifle ammo and set that little factory up to make the rifle ammo factory. To be a little one of those, and then after that we'll deal with all this chaos down the bottom here, which is deuterium and lots of other stuff to do with homing rifle ammo. We'll come back to that. At the top of this, where the iron is, we're going to make a bunch of iron pipes which will make steel pipes. That's the iron pipe recipe to make steel pipes. And that's going to go to explosive rebar and Nobelisk, which is another little factory for the Nobelisk in particular. Then we're going to have
Interesting.
iron rods, iron ingots, or rather iron rods and steel pipes going off to make iron rebar, explosive rebar with the smokeless powder. It gets a bit complicated at that point, but who cares? They're all going to be little factories on top of each other.
Seeing what Ari's building. Interesting.
Well, now you've mentioned it, I've got to have a look. Is it by any chance? Where is it? It's not there.
I think it's a gun, isn't it?
Are you making a cannon? Are you just...
Junction.
Is this basically an Ari blueprint? But just bigger? Because that's going to be... Ah, yeah. Oh, we can build on top of it. I'll be alright. Or build off to the side. I don't know. Are we going up on the cliff? Because we're gonna, up on the cliff is where the Caterium is, so that's where we can do the homing rifle ammo. So why don't we just move all that stuff up the top? So we just send all of our goods that way.
Back
Yes,
towards our main
probably.
base.
So if we make this look finished,
Although
finished maybe make it
You
look
know,
a bit tidier.
there's this whole area up here where we've got
Yeah.
like a plateau where we
Yeah, that's what
could
I meant.
build the storage.
Well, the Caterium's that way, so why don't we just build all of it over there? All
Well,
these
yes,
extra factories
that's
we've
true.
got. They're all
The
lots of little
well,
factories.
It's true, but the Caterium's quite a way away, actually, in terms of sort of belting and stuff.
That's fine. I mean, we only need that for the... So if we put... How about this? We put all
It's
the
why we're
rifle
droning stuff across. Yeah.
Yes. But if we... The difficulty is this. But not difficulty. The interesting part about this is that... If I go back to the layout of this. Caterium's going to make Caterium wire. And quick... to make wire. And it's going to make quick wire. With a bit of plastic, it's going to make some circuit boards.
Yeah.
And some cable.
And some cake.
Which is going to make high-speed connectors.
Yes.
So if we look
There's
at that
another
whole
big
thing,
If you're going to keep
you bring
liking
deuterium and plastic
liking.
in.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have 2 manufacturers, probably 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, probably 12 constructors, 7 smelters. Actually, we said smelt the whole lot, didn't we? Have you already built the smelters?
Well, the smelters are up. What, for the Caterium?
Yes.
Yes, it's all done. It's all smelted.
Break for the roses, Danny.
That's fine. So we don't have to worry about that bit.
No.
So we just need to make. So we can bring the Caterium ingots across, which is great. So we're going to build a high-speed connector factory up on the ridge somewhere, or maybe looking at this, or we'll fly the plastic across. We can build that next to the Caterium factory. All that stuff to make high-speed connectors can be built there.
106 roses. Thank you, Danny.
That's easy.
Okay. Sounds good.
And in fact, we can crank that up to something stupid and make loads of high-speed
Very
connectors
close
for no
to
reason.
finishing this goal.
It's not for
Why
no
not?
reason. We will sink them. There is a reason.
Well, that's good. Maybe we just go and build that whole section next.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
And it's not here. So before we leave here, what I suggest we do, because for the home rifle, if we look at this area here, just tidy it up a little bit around the bit let's put a roof on it. Maybe have a look at the roof. I'm going
I'd
to tidy
put
up
the sides on
downstairs.
would be nice.
I'm going to get rid of this bit here we don't need.
Thank you, Danny.
Maybe actually get rid of all that and actually put in.
See, I had put in a single fan and I didn't know if we wanted more in. Because that was kind of lined up above one of the machines.
Oops. Yeah, style it out. I mean, give it a roof, make it look cool. Because we've left a load of other buildings alone. I think we should just make this one finished while we're here.
Danny wins goodie bag as well.
Hey, well done, Danny.
Thank you, Danny.
Right, brilliant. We don't need any of that. Go in the bin. Like that. That's
You
more
want
like
to replace this orange line with glass? Shouldn't we do?
it. Which one? The one going up? Yeah, you can.
No, the orange lines were staying where they were. There
Why?
was an orange line on each side
But why?
Why not?
because design.
Style. Design.
But it doesn't really repeat a pattern at all.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We can do one.
Yeah,
Well, we haven't done one at the back yet. We haven't finished the back. That's all right. All right, I'm going to go upstairs to the top.
I've made a plastic
you, Danny.
abomination.
You have. It's interesting.
Finish the weekly roses, thank you.
I'm just looking. You basically built Spaghetti Junction. So as you arrive, I'm going to take that side. You can go that way and turn left. You can go that way and go straight on.
No, Danny.
Oh, this is like a Euro Truck Simulator junction.
Yeah.
Go that way. You can turn off
Seeing a
that way and
lot
you end up going right.
Been seeing a lot of content on that recently. I don't know whether it's because I started following a couple of people on TikTok, but I've seen a lot of content on it.
They've announced a lot of
That's
updates just recently. Didn't last week they announced a whole bunch of new stuff, including the buses and stuff.
Bus Sim and Iceland.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
read somewhere
the coach DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although somebody said the coaches don't work the way people thought it was. So basically, Ari, am I saying this is a enter any direction and leave any direction?
Yes.
Well, the coach is a DLC, isn't it? So, okay.
If you come at this at
It's not
speed,
been
you've got
added,
no
you know.
chance.
Well, you from this you can't actually make the first one because you can't get to it.
This is going to happen. It's going to happen. Where's the
I think if I make an entrance here, you might be able to
that
have
power pole
enough
no longer
time to
needed?
change.
Okay.
We'll put a hypertube entrance there. We'll power it from something.
Grab it. Grab it. There we go. There's some power. Grab it. I'm going to go in. Flying along. How do you determine which direction you're going in?
E.
E.
Yes.
E. All right. Let's go for it. I'll try that again.
Of course, wherever you are, it's going to lob you off the end of the.
So
if you
I
press E, it changes the direction that you go in.
yes, you would go straight on. It takes the branch route essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. That works really well. It actually does give you just enough time, as long as the route in is obvious that you're coming into a junction area. That's not a bad shout.
Yeah.
So if you stay on the path and don't press a button, you go straight on, which makes sense.
You see now
Right.
people have made cannons now.
No, I know they've done it, but I haven't looked.
So the hypertube cannons are now made up with the junctions. You just go
Yeah,
round in a loop, and then you push E to launch yourself.
When you're ready,
Right.
when you've hit terminal velocity.
Yeah, you can basically launch yourself at the speed you want.
So how do you do a hypertube cannon?
You have to just keep going through more entrances. So as you come out,
Yes.
you go for another entrance, which accelerates you again.
So yeah, you want an entrance in and an entrance out. So essentially, you'll have. I think the way it works, get this right.
So we'll
You
do
put
that.
yourself into... Yeah, your entrance should be on a branch. Such.
You enter on a branch. Yeah. If how do I turn that? How do I flip it over?
You have
Oh.
to
Or you pick the correct
place
one?
it.
Oh, that's it. I don't know.
I think you place it and then you like that.
Rotate it. That's
get rid of
an
that
interesting design. Okay. It doesn't matter where you do it. So if you
we've
put it,
got
if I put, go on, put one
it
down.
there.
Put one down. That'll be fine.
So you put your
that's
first
your-
you put your first entrance in on your branch.
So if you turn it around, if I've changed the build mode to
in on the branch like that. So
That one
that's
there.
now an in.
No,
Yep,
no,
exactly.
you put your entrance should be on this branch because you want to be going straight on your loop.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So you
Something
go
like
in
that.
there.
Go in there.
And then you have
You have an entrance
out.
on.
You have an exit. 1 second. Have an can't see. Something like that,
Hypertubes power all the way through, don't they?
and then you can
No, they
turn
don't.
it round like. Is it something like that?
Mhm.
and then you have,
Another entrance on there.
and then on the other
Um,
side, on that one. Yeah, I
No,
think
you
it's that,
don't
isn't
want
it?
one. You don't want leg. You want time to actually. You want that connected, so you got time to change route. You only need one jump.
Oh, you need the one jump. Okay, I thought you needed more than one. That's fine. So if you then power
You
that
then
one
need to actually put
and that
your
one, and then a
launcher.
launcher.
Where's that gone?
Where's that gone?
How's it-
It's gone because it was facing the wrong way, wasn't it?
No, it's fine.
No,
It's
that was the
absolutely fine.
exit.
Doesn't
It's
it
fine.
need?
No.
You can't rotate it when it's not on a thing.
That was
Sorry.
correct.
It was correct, but it's okay.
Does it not need to be that way
Well, it can
around?
be, doesn't matter which way around it goes. You can
Doesn't
point it
matter.
inwards, upwards.
So
Doesn't it
can
makes
be
no
out
difference.
of the.
No.
Because it's
The whole
gonna-
point was
because-
it was kept compact and inside, but it's okay. And then you
It's
just
gonna
point it any way you
discuss-
like. Not up. Yeah. Do it vertically so we can land. No, don't. That's genuinely just do a vertical.
Hang on, let it.
Too fast, too factory.
Try it.
I'm pressing E and it's not working.
You can go too
There you go.
There you
You've gone. You've just disappeared. Where the? Right there you go. All the way.
I'm
Mr.
taller
Stephen.
than the other factory.
Mr. Stephen.
I haven't seen this. I've been playing.
I must try this.
So have we.
So where do you? Which
that's very
which one do you go
difficult.
in first?
Well, it
It
doesn't
is-
matter which
no,
one you
once
go
get
in,
a
to be
certain
honest.
Speed, it becomes easier. If you keep spamming your E button, once you get to the speed, it will let you through.
Whee!
He's gone. He's gone.
Wow.
I think I'm going to
The
be sick.
space.
Right, let's try.
That was excellent. Come on, Mr. S.
Let's try this.
So you're going round.
You
No,
don't
you
gotta
even
get
deleted
to
the
the
thing.
speed.
You don't even need that second junction because you've got two entrances here anyway.
Well, now you're going to launch him somewhere you can't come back from. You've got to go vertical, otherwise we
Oh
can't
no!
land.
You're actually going to launch him out of the map at that point.
Yeah, it's not do
No,
that.
it was all right actually. I wasn't too far away.
No. The one that
No.
Harry had built was going to launch you out of the map.
Oh dear.
I want to go out the map. Or do we?
Uh,
Yeah, let's.
Please
gonna-
check
I
all your stuff
think
in
we
it
probably
first.
Bye,
said-
everybody.
Goodbye. Whee!
It defaulted to going out the other way.
So you can make it faster by putting more gaps in it, to like you would have done before.
Yeah, but the loop now just creates the speed.
Hey,
Yes, you don't
The
need
speed
to.
of you go around. Yeah,
Yeah.
people
good.
have made really.
Cannons.
People have made them much more compact than this.
Yeah, you can build because
So
you put
that-
the exit on the inside. Yeah.
proof of
That's
concept.
neat. Yeah, it's absolutely proof of concept. It works really well. Mr. Have you tried the actual tunnels, Mr. S? You come over to this side.
I haven't
where
tried the
Harry's
tunnels,
built
but,
his
um,
spaghetti.
It's
Where's the
it's there. I
entrance just
see
over where I
an
am?
entrance there. Yeah.
So
They're gonna hate me for
Try
this
that.
goodie bag. There's a goodie
you
bag.
press E when you want to leave. So you go, if you go straight on, you come out the end like that.
Right. I
That's it.
see. So now I want to go and I want to leave somewhere else.
Yeah, so that's the imagine you're going in, and that's it. So go in there and just press E when you get to the
Realise what I've
junction.
done to that goodie bag. They're gonna go. What?
There you go.
Hey. Nice.
It's good, isn't it?
Very interesting. Yeah. Oh, we've got to have more of these. And my game's crashed.
No, you're kidding.
Nope.
One coin. Yeah.
It is all right. As soon as Satisfactory realizes it's crashed, I'll start it up again.
I'm quickly saving the game.
Oh yes, do
I
that.
blame hypertubes. We shouldn't
I
do
think it probably-
hypertubes because it breaks everything.
It probably is hypershoes, isn't it?
Nobody want to
Indubitably.
enter that goodie bag.
Why do I want to get in it? Somebody wins it. I don't want to be won by anybody.
Oh,
That's
no.
not on.
You don't know. I mean, it might be a good
Delete
thing to
it.
be won by someone.
Right. When you're
I-
coming back, I'm
I've
going to have a look
I've
at your
only-
up tips.
They don't want to enter it because I only put one coin
Yup.
in there.
Oh.
I'm
Mr.
not
S is
getting
building
it
some kind of...
Lily.
I was experimenting
Skate
with
park.
roofs.
I just.
You were. I'm going to have a quick look at one of the roofs and see if I can't
That's just rude.
just do that with it. Yeah, it works.
So if you go over to the opposite corner, you'll see what I was doing.
Yeah, I fill those corners in because I can see what you're doing there. That's easy enough.
Yeah.
Is it? You managed to request a song that's already in the playlist.
I like it. I mean,
It's different. We haven't done anything
it's
like
like
it
a skate
before.
park.
It is like a skate.
Yeah, are you
skate
going to
park, yeah.
reverse the curve?
I hadn't thought
I mean,
about
you're
it,
gonna
but you could give it a go. See
mean, you got-
see what happens.
Is there one steeper than that?
That's
Or is that
that's
is that
one.
the 4?
That's 1, 2, and 4 that you've got on there. So around the outside is 1. The next one up is 2,
Yeah.
and then it's 4.
Lily wins the single
So if we
coin.
go 1, 4, and then we go 1. I'm trying to work out how far it is.
Whoa! Hello.
2 twos is too far. Okay, that's too far. If we take a 1
Uh-huh.
and then take another 1 and reverse it,
Oh yes. Yeah. That's good.
will that actually
Like that.
Have I got the angle right?
I think you have. That's it.
You got some.
Yes, so Lily, you think 1 coin's not enough in a good
I mean,
event,
that's.
do you?
So if we copy that and then we'll try and get some windows in it, maybe, or do you want some vents in it?
Yeah.
Or what do you
No. I
fancy?
was thinking windows, but vents as well. If we can get some new architecture we haven't used yet in, that'd be great.
Imagine this is going to be interesting. How you're gonna?
Yeah, I'm just going to put the sides in to start off with.
Put the bits in that have to be in, because
And then we'll work out what would give a nice edge. So,
you two.
well, I don't know if is he nice. I don't know. I've never met him.
I don't know. We'll,
Is he a
we'll
pleasant,
assume.
gentle person? We kind of go then. We've got 2 whole heights to work with.
The fans don't look great on this steep bit.
But if you use
Okay.
the fun walls, oh no, hold on a second. If you don't use those ones,
Right.
don't use those ones, and use the frame ones instead.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
Then you can use the angled pieces to shape it again. So, for example, wrong one. If I grab an inverted wall like that,
Oh yes. Okay.
is that all right?
That's good.
Because only 2 windows that allow you to do that. There's that one or the other one with the hexagon, which might
Hang on,
fit
could
better, to be honest.
These two here.
Yeah, they could
we-
be shallower.
Where are
Yeah,
we?
we could do ones.
Walls
Do
like
inverted ones.
the inverted ones. That's what I was looking for. Yeah.
That one.
That's it.
But then you got a window problem.
You do have a window
So you can't
problem,
make-
and
You can't get a
there's
window
no way
that
of
fits.
fixing it, is it?
Nah, maybe.
I know what you can do.
Like that. There you can.
Driving across the room.
Okay. All right. Look,
That-
it's a bit
That's horrible.
it's a bit dodgy, but
Oh, you know what you could do? No, hold
Go
on
on.
a second. That nice one, Harry. Keep it. We built you a skate park. This is exactly what we're here for. If I take that out of there and put it against that one instead,
oh, okay, yeah.
the question is, can we get it to work for the other ones or not? Because there'd be a gap on that one. That comes out the top. No. Yeah. I think we might have to just not put that one peak in.
Well, I tell you what, don't put that one peak in there. Let me try something else.
If I nuke those windows, you carry on. I'll leave you with that because I've started you off on a path. I'm interested to see where you take it.
That's gonna look odd if I put one there, isn't it? I'm actually gonna
I
go.
wouldn't put railings on. That'd be a bit weird. Unless this is to stop Ari falling off.
We do need something to stop Harry falling off, or building a hyper tube in it.
Whee! Donk. We built a skate park for Ari. Can you
It's
rotate
not
those?
quite I'm here.
Yeah, but have you seen how the railings work on here? They're actually loped.
They will actually do it, will they? They are
Yeah,
working.
there's a new placement mode.
That's good news. So it sort of it keeps it in line
Get
with
the
the
plate.
roof,
If
well,
you get the
whatever.
placement just right.
Yeah.
I just thought it added a bit more texture to the building rather than just being.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You want a on-off ramp there, don't you? Really?
Yeah.
I'm judging
It's
where
fine.
that
I'm in a
one is.
car.
I just don't like seeing those concrete bits along there. It just drives me mad. But it's all right. We'll worry about that another time. Let's go up to where that one would be. So if I could match it, it'd be there, and it would be, I think, there. Excuse me.
Basic walls. We've only got 1 meter, haven't we?
It's 1s and 4s, yeah.
1s and 4s. How's that?
Yeah.
Danny's overtaken Lily at the top of the leaderboard.
Ooh. Oh, I see. Give it a little lip.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think it works. It looks because it looks
That'd be
like
fine.
it's something that's been built to hold the glass in place.
Yeah, I'm all right with that. Are you reckon? Now, the only question is,
Yeah.
I've got a question for you, and that is, if I was to put
Those in.
this in instead, would it better match the building?
Well, I mean, it might, but I don't mind either way.
I don't like
I
them
think
as
it's.
much. I'm gonna
No,
the more
I see what you mean.
I'm gonna go with it.
It's
That.
just like
There is. It's got a special SFX. No. VFX.
A
Is that?
virtual.
And SFX, if you can hear it.
I thought
Oh.
this was just the number one.
They've changed the visual effects around it in the 1.1 update.
Oh,
Oh, right, yeah.
So you can see all of these powery things going towards the slug.
Oh, right, yeah. I have
That make
changed them a
funny
bit.
noise.
Yeah, I can just about hear it.
got it. I got it, Mr. S.
Over all
Right.
of your TikTok sounds.
I've got music
Where,
playing as well.
where are you at the moment? Oh, that one there. Oh,
If you go near it, you'll hear it making a sound and you'll notice the effects going towards it.
it sounds like Christmas.
Don't say the C word.
No, don't. We're
C
already talking
factory's
about
over
that.
there.
We've already been
That's true.
talking and spoken about at work.
No,
Really?
what?
It's that time of year. You've got to
Are
start
you
making your
planning
Christmas
ahead?
things.
Oh,
They
you're
need to be
making
developed.
Oh, it's
They need-
August, isn't
they,
it? Yeah.
They need to be developed now for ready to be released at Christmas.
See.
Yeah, we're like talking about January at the moment, sort of thing.
We're always
You're looking-
talking about January.
We're looking at starting our next year's game calendar.
Wow. Flying a bit further away for a second and having a look. At least it looks sort of connected now. It's like a purpose to all this. There's no outputs anywhere, and we haven't yet considered. We haven't yet
Where the
considered.
output's gonna be.
Yes, but we'll come back to that. That's fine. It's going to be okay. We need to build this high-speed connector factory.
I do like the like red glow of the lasers on the item counters.
They are cool. Although Zero's
same.
less cool.
Yeah, they just say 0 at the moment.
Yes. We need
But
to
if it
operate.
detects that the speed's changed a fair amount recently, it goes into. It says it's calibrating below, so it shows
Oh, right,
that
okay.
it's still trying to work it out.
We do need a couple of bins on this, don't we?
I
We
think
gotta
we
put
probably
those.
will
Yeah,
do.
I hope you didn't want to use drones on this.
Oh, we will, but not on this particular building because we've done a nice roof now, so screw that.
I like that. I do actually genuinely like that roof. I think the way that it sort of slopes up is really nice. We haven't done a
we've not
lot
really-
of curvy things.
You
and
enclosing
this
the copper ore miner at all, like you have with the iron side, or
Where is it?
probably.
Oh, is it over the other side? Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is,
there's one
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
It's only a little bit, but I don't know. We wanted to build like an enclosure for that. So,
Yeah, probably.
Ari's got that covered, I think.
Not quite, no. Because I only covered the
Right.
top bit.
So between Lily and Danny, we have now hit 50,000 likes.
Wow. You just put a skin on that for a second. There we go.
I'll drop a more sensible size goodie bag for you this time, then.
There we go. So I think for now
But I
the
don't want to
factory's
keep
done
having to drop.
because we haven't done its outputs yet, so we'll have to come back to the outputs later.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even do two
Should we
minutes.
fly across the Caterium and have a look at that? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm already
go.
flying.
Right, there's a goodie bag. Promise you, it's more than one coin this time.
Just realise it's
Don't worry
night.
about it. Well, yeah.
It
I
is
know I
night.
don't need to, Danny. In fact, let's play around in Tickfinity a sec.
Let's have a look and see how many
Do
Look
that.
at this amazing looking
the-
building up front.
it glows.
There we go.
It does glow. Although you walk in the front door. Oh, you can get through. You can.
You can get
I've
through.
made it
Change
through
the
to the other
gold to
side.
double every time it finishes, Danny, rather than...
Did you break on through?
Right. So we're only smelting what we need. We're
If
not
you both
smelting
have-
Oh,
everything.
we're not smelting all.
That's
Oh,
fine.
no, we might not be smelting it. Sorry. We're
That's all right.
producing, and I think we're over. Yeah, we've overclocked everything, but
By a
the smelters is what we had to do.
So yeah, we'll do another goodie bag if you...
So do you know
When
how
you get
much
to
Caterium is
80,000.
being produced? How many
No,
Caterium
no idea.
ingots we've got?
You've
We
done
have
50,000 in an hour. And we're normally live nearish 3 hours. Might be a bit less tonight. We started late.
So each one's doing 16.667 per minute.
It is.
But TikTok only want me to do 2-hour streams this week rather than 3 hours.
It's
So
problem, isn't it?
we're good.
3, 4,
So we're
5,
outputting
6. Yeah,
200.
we are
We
outputting
need-
200.
100.
We need what?
We
We need an
can.
extra 100, or we need with that
No,
we
we've
just
got
need
what
to
we
take.
need.
We've got all we need. That's
The
great. Great.
The only question I've got for you
Yeah.
is that all the Caterium that's here? I think it is, isn't it? Because isn't that
Well, how
we're only
many we're
running at a
doing?
certain? It's only a normal node, isn't it? Mark 3 running at
50.
600.
Yeah, I think it is.
So each
Yes,
zone
it's
is
Mark
50.
3
Yes,
running
that's
at
a
600.
Danny wants
perfect.
goodie bag.
We are doing all the material here, so you have done all the material. That's
I
beautiful.
thought I had, and then I was
Yeah, the only
yeah,
way
just
you
not
can
sure
make it
where we've
better
done
is
it.
by adding water to it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, but then you'd have to modify the lovely design of the building.
Which would be disappointing at best.
That's fine. we were gonna drone out the Caterium because the Caterium's ready to be droned out.
Well,
We're going to build a factory next door now.
Yeah,
We're going to use
no,
all
we're
the
still
Caterium
going to
that we
build a
need here.
drone just because of it's there.
But it
Oh yeah,
takes
we
2
will
min-
do.
It's still gonna take 2-minute flight time, no matter how short the distance is.
Yeah, but it's a drone.
Right. 7,
Right.
90 and a
It
bit.
goes up to 11.
It goes- I want it inside a henge. For
Very
no
small.
reason other than we can. Right,
Oh
now
dear.
my brain's melting, so I have to bring up the calculations again because my brain's slightly melting here.
It's hot. I mean, it's not as hot today as it was
Well, no.
over the weekend, but
That's
it's
fair
in
enough.
here. It's still 30 degrees.
Now, the problem I've got is as follows, right? We're going to make enough rifle ammo to make 70 homing rifle, which is brilliant. I was going to just suggest we crank it up and make an excess of high-speed connectors, because why wouldn't we? We're here. Let's do this. But it turns out we don't actually really need that. It's a really inefficient way of making high-speed connectors.
Matt, you're going to finish this campaign today rather than in. I'm going to finish the campaign to do stuff in 5 days in 4 days.
Wow.
Oh, they've changed the requirements. They've made it
That's
easy.
100. I don't know. I'm trying to work out how I tell Satisfactory Tools I want to use up all the Caterium. Maybe I just maximize. I add high-speed connectors as an output, and I'll maximize and see if it breaks everything.
You have to. You can't just tell it to use everything. There's no way of doing that.
High-speed connectors.
That
and then max.
Copper's got a decent box.
Danny, thank you for the community first.
Oh, it's rearranged everything again. Damn it! Why is it all the way up there now? Why is it there? Okay, there it is. Okay, so it's maximized. We're going to have an output.
You're probably better off sending popular votes than those.
It'll work. It'll be fine, but it means that we can make a small factory setup here. So we've done the smelters already. We've got 3 factories to build, or 3 joint factories. So, Mr. Stephen.
Yeah.
We are going to take all the Caterium ingots we've got here and convert them into quick wire.
On the creator leaderboard, we're 21,000 away, but on the fan club one, we're only 541 away.
Oh no, it's taken.
Have you got some?
It's Nick's.
Is it? And go populars.
Oh god.
Taking stuff from other places. It's. It's never straightforward. This thing, is it?
I've broken. I said, have I broken it? The answer.
Have you broken the whole thing?
Yeah. Why is it doing that now? I don't understand. It had a load of iron ingot output before. It's now got like hundreds less. But it was more than that, I thought. Because what it's doing is it's decided to stop using Caterium to make wire.
Yeah.
To make cables, sorry. It's using all of it to make high-speed connectors.
Right.
Yeah.
Guys, have we got high-speed connectors anywhere else?
Yeah.
That we can steal?
Yes.
No.
Oh, maybe
in volume.
No, we haven't. Because we made what we needed for the thing, I think. And I've got a. Was it over in the swamp?
Out already,
Oh yeah.
Well, I just thought it would be really nice to use all Caterium, but it turns out that that's going to make things far too difficult.
I think we just sink it.
We just do what?
Sink it. We'll turn it into quick wire and sink the. I assume quick wire.
Instead of having Caterium as the input, have the amount of quick wire that the Caterium can make as the input.
Well, this is I've just changed the thing on the screen so I can explain my conundrum, and maybe you can help with this. If we just do it to the volume of things we actually want for pew pew and explosion stuff, we're going to use the Caterium to make quick wire and normal wire.
Okay.
Because we want cable. If I maximize the amount of high-speed connectors coming out, so I add that as an output to try and consume all the Caterium that we've got, it stops making Caterium out of cable. It stops making cable out of Caterium, and steals some of the iron to do it. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing. We've got 660 iron coming out as ingots as spare. Yeah. What's really weird, I don't quite understand, is that if I add the high-speed connector maximize on, it reduces the amount of iron ingots we've got coming out from 660 to 9.5.
Well, it's using
it's turned some into
wire as possible.
It is, but it seems like a disproportionate amount. Maybe I'm just being an idiot here.
Iron wire isn't a particularly good recipe.
It's a bit poo. So if I find the iron wire in here, well, this is the bit I don't understand. Maybe you can explain it. I said I had 660 excess iron ingots, yes?
Mm-hmm.
It's using 184 to make iron wire.
What else is it using it for then?
Exactly. Where's
Oh, God.
where's the rest of it gone?
Oh, is the iron? Have you got iron ore as an input?
Yes.
Is it foundrying some of the iron ore
Oh,
with another item to make?
something else.
Oh, I tell you what we can do. Yeah, now we've built the factory. If I change this to change the inputs and get rid of the ores and turn them
Get rid of
into
the ores and just
normal.
turn it into what the ingots
Yeah,
actually
what
Yeah.
the
are.
actual things are, so that we know that what we're producing rather than what we're putting in.
So we are making. How many ingots is that a want? Oh God. The thing is, this is the recipe. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to duplicate this recipe so I don't screw it up.
What recipe is it using that you don't want it to, basically? Or you just disable water input or something like
Second.
Where's
Where's
the
my
iron
clone?
going?
0 anyway.
that? Clone of null, right?
No, modified PPU. There we go. And then, so we're making at the moment on that we're making. We are making 1,200 iron ingots. Is that right? Yeah. No, 1,800 iron ingots and 1,200 copper. That's what I can put in. Yes, that's what I need to put in. So I remove copper ingots and iron ingots as outputs, like that. On the input side, I switch off the copper and the iron, and I add in iron ingots at 1,800. If it'll actually, I hate this interface because it keeps not doing what I ask it to do. Iron ingots, I click on that, thank you very much, 80. Lovely. Add the copper, like this.
All right, you're just trying to remove that factory that was already built out this sheet.
Yeah, and that's 1,200 output. And then go back to the production, which will simplify this production schedule somewhat. And so that should, in theory, still give me. So that's what's available. We won't have now. It's suddenly using 1,200 iron ingots where it was only using. And that's about right. That's about right. I've got excess, so yeah, it's not using all my iron ingots. My full iron ingot production is significantly lower. Okay, so we've got the homing rifle ammo. All the other outputs are the same as they were, which is lovely. If I move the plastic, and it's increased the amount of plastic we're using somehow. It was only 10 before, suddenly it's gone up to 28. So it's changed how it's changed everything, which is annoying. Like really annoying.
Why's that annoying?
Because it was neat before. it was nice numbers. Now it's really unpleasant numbers.
No, it's because you're trying to use up all of this quickwire.
Well, I've not changed the outputs at all. I've just removed the iron and copper ingot requirement for outputs. And as a result, it's put the plastic input up, which makes no sense. Why is it using more plastic? It's still making the same amount of
because it's doing a different recipe. Probably. What was it using before?
I think it was the same recipe.
Could you put it back to where it was, and instead of saying
go to the
we've
other
got
tab
this much
Where your plastic's going?
Yeah. So the
instead of
plastic,
saying we've got this much deuterium.
Yes. Yes. You are using the
change the recipe.
No point.
Sorry, Mr. Rest. I am trying to keep up with all of this at the same time. It's changed the circuit recipe from the alternate one with deuterium to the copper one instead.
Yeah. So, right, yes, we've got other things that we need deuterium for, haven't we? It's not just quickwire.
Correct. Well, it might be just quickwire. If I now do what we were talking about before, just say...
Why don't you change it so that instead of having a deuterium input, we've got a quickwire input?
because we might not just. Oh, we could fix it to that.
Well, I'm
Let's
just
see
saying
what this
we
does.
figure out what it would do if you
What it wants.
did it.
Yeah.
The only other thing you can make with Ethereum is wire.
Just checking something. Oh.
Deuterium ingots.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make quick wire or you can make normal wire.
Or you can make. Oh, that's a genius. I know, I like
You can
that.
mix it with copper ingots to make normal wire
Oh, I see what it's done.
or quick wire.
This is a mess, but I can see what it's done. That's actually really interesting.
Okay.
Although it's now making two different types of circuit boards. Oh my life!
It's making the fuse quick wire recipe, so it ups the amount of quick wire you can as much as it can.
So it's maximised the Deuterium usage. Because what I've done is I've added the high-speed connectors back in again, as maximised those to see what we get, and now it's pushed it up to 33 rather than 9. So that's actually quite useful. But it's split the circuit board manufacturing
into
to using normal recipe and the Deuterium recipe because we have a maximum input of 70 plastic.
Right.
That seems really low. Was that an arbitrary number we picked? Or was that a number we can get out of the factory? How much plastic can we get out of our factory, I wonder?
I don't
know.
There should be a stupid amount of plastic in there, right?
In theory,
well, you'd think so, but
well, I think so. Yes, go and have a look. Let's put the recipe away for a second. Go and have a look. Where am I going?
I thought the only thing we were using out of it was rubber.
I agree.
Or was it plastic? You should have a sheet for your.
Oh, I do.
With the rubber and plastic on there somewhere. I'll just tell you because I don't think it's labelled up.
Oily computers. We were producing 1170 output plastic.
You know what?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we should have more than enough.
Where's the
Yeah
logistics?
Run back.
We're getting 1200 output. These belts are maxed out.
Yeah, so we got more than enough plastic to do what we need to do.
Well, you're going to change this and add a drone port, or didn't you start changing this last week to add drones onto this?
Onto the plastic?
What? Yeah, the recycler.
Not yet.
I can't see where that ping is.
I thought we started it last week.
Maybe we did. I don't know.
Is that one of the things we lost?
No, did we start it last week?
Yeah, we're using a little bit of rubber by the looks of it, 'cause we're not quite getting 1200 out. We're using a little bit of each. You're still calibrating these counters, so...
Right.
Are you thinking about the other drone ports that we've got on the factory behind us?
We were going to drone out plastic and rubber somewhere.
We
did talk about it. Environment's looked at changing these belts.
I think we haven't set it up properly.
Oh, we did, because that's where these belts are going along the top. The static.
Now, unfortunately...
That's right. We belted it all the way back through to here.
Oh, because we did start to do stuff, we just haven't...
Yeah, there is a plastic drone here.
There's a plastic drone. That's nice.
Plastic and rubber drone.
Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, are full.
Nope. Right. I'm afraid I'm going to have to disappear for a moment.
You should have around 12,000 or 1,200 plastic, according to this paper. Because I don't think we're using the plastic drone anywhere else yet.
I'm going to have to disappear for a second, so I'm going to put Mr. Stephen's stream on mine and mute myself for a moment. I shall return.
Okay.
I'll be a couple of minutes. I do apologise. I have to disappear for a moment. So I'll come back and find out whatever you've done. That'll be exciting.
Well, I don't know what we're doing. We're just...
Well, I don't think we can.
You're the one
too much,
was trying to work it out. There's not really anything we can do.
No. Well, the other thing I can suggest. One second, if I just get rid of that sec. Is I think now we know that's the case. We need to bring 1,000 copper to
Elephants.
combine with 2. No, actually, no. Looking at this, it's exactly that. Make a fused quickwire factory right here,
Right.
which is 27. Well, call it 28 assemblers, and that will bring
28
all the
assemblers.
200. Yeah, it'll bring all the Caterium ingots you've done, and we'll ship 1,000 copper ingots in, and that will maximise the amount of quickwire you're going to get out. So, fused quickwire factory. That's what we need.
Fused quickwire factory. 26 assemblers.
27. Oh, it's going to be actually 26 point whatever. So make it 28.
27. 28. Okay, 28.
30. 95. All of them. I should be back in a minute.
Okay. Here we come. Marking down the street.
There's an 8 assembler blueprint.
So that's 16, so that's 32. Well, we'll have to do 32 and underclog them.
Well, it would just be clocked based on the speed of the Caterium anyway.
Yes. So, where to put it? We could put it right next to this
Why
factory.
did that go into general? I need to fix that at some point.
Be nice if it was connected to this factory as well. So, how much is blueprints? Assemblers. You said there's. Double floor assemblers. Oh, they're quite okay. It's quite big for eight of them. So I'm just going to build that for a sec, so that. Let's see what we're doing. Ooh, come on, give me some power. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
CJ, Barnes gone AFK for a bit.
5. So this is
But
5 by 5.
Mr. S's stream on.
Yeah. So yeah, at the moment, I'm building an assembler factory, but I need. It's going to be 10 by 10. I need somewhere to put the 10 by 10. It's the first thing that we always do. Just mess something up. That's the first thing that we always do. I come under here. Ooh, that's interesting.
Give it over here.
Well, I thought we were going to do it here.
Oh, it's going to want to attach to the bottom of the wall rather than... That's one lower than the other factory. Danny,
That's why I can take this off.
See if you have any luck. No extra points for Danny. Yeah, you could have based 2 foundations. Just put one on top of the other. You're nearly at 80,000 likes.
What I really love now is we can do this thing here, and it copies the colour for you as well. That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. I forgot we've got no power.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put some power into that somehow.
Whereabouts are you? Do you need power? Oh, you're right here.
Oh, we're
We're
next
right
to
here.
Caterium.
We're not actually too far. Not too
you just
bad.
haven't.
It's a
Just
new
haven't done anything
platform,
yet.
so
Can't see this.
this zip line is going to be very dangerous where it is placed at the moment.
Yeah, you're right. It is. Oh no! Well, we missed the zip line.
You'll just miss it, won't you?
Yeah.
Come on, fly straight.
Remember to make it. It should be 12 by 12 to get the full.
No, I
Okay,
can't
I
actually
just-
get on this zip line here because this building's too tall.
Yeah, you have to get on the zip line at the edge of the building. Jump off the building and hope you hurt.
No. Right, let's start placing our blueprint. Which is that one. And which, I suppose I want it to go in that way, don't I? I've been built on. Okay.
Labelled up the elevator a bit. Lily's gone for a spin
Right.
as well. Let's try the day. You're gonna lose some points, Lily, I'm afraid. Not as many as your mum's lost today.
Okay, so we want to find
Wow.
a way of getting some power into here. And once we've done that, everything will be fine.
Don't tell me you need more points.
You always need more points because points mean prizes.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been giving out prizes. I think I need some prizes. They've got something to spend these points on.
Prizes are always a good thing, I think. I think I may have messed
Also,
that up.
We can
I did.
rename the points in the bot, Lily. What should we call the points? I noticed Kate's changed hers to cake coins. But I don't know what to call mine.
But you could run a gambling syndicate and call it something. Minor draws.
These all need to be used quick wire.
Yes, probably.
Go for and paste all the recipes in. no power over him.
I will have power for us, not in. Let's try that again. I will have power for us very shortly. There. Okay, power is in.
Go on then. There's another goodie bag. You fit 80,000. I promise you, Lily, it's
Power
definitely
isn't
not
in.
one
Oh
coin.
no, power isn't in. I haven't hooked the thing up the other end.
Oh, I'm just trying to see.
I heard that for the first time.
I think I messed up some of these pastes somewhere. Yeah. I think my clipboard got cleared part way through pasting and still not got recipe.
I feel your pain. Have we not got... Oh, we have got... No, we have. Okay, that's fine. That's not my fault. It's not something I have to deal with.
Yeah, it's the
It's the
recipe. I
recipe.
must have pushed
Yeah.
copy on one of the empty ones
That's
at some
okay.
point.
So, now we need inputs to this. I don't know where the inputs go, because... that would be too easy.
Right, they should be all yellow now. They are good.
They are all yellow, like a...
Lily wins goodie bag, the only person who entered.
I spent this weekend programming, which I wasn't intending on
Okay.
doing. I'm making a ROM manager,
Okay.
which I'm calling... Hey, CJ. Which I'm calling Rumpelstiltskin.
Nice.
Hey, Silly.
Thank you. But
Seeing this this game at the moment, but I must have to go away for a few minutes.
he will be back. He will return in GoldenEye. But what did you do to Vimus? Well, we have. He has to recharge every so often. You know, through the bolts in his neck, that kind of thing. It's perfectly normal.
Anybody got any brains? Any brains?
Hey, there he is.
No brains.
Sorry about that. I apologise.
No, it's fine. We have been busy.
Diligently
There's a
constructing.
factory appeared.
That is growing beautifully.
It is,
These
isn't it?
fans are annoying. These fans on top of the Caterium factory are annoying.
They're
me,
not-
'cause they're not evenly spaced.
They're not evenly spaced, but they are spaced right over the the smoke.
No, one of them must be wrong.
Oh, one of them
One
might be
side
wrong.
doesn't
I think
match-
that one at the end
Yeah,
is wrong.
One side isn't matching the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, the end one is incorrect. I will deal with it for you. Your OCD will be met with pure
CD.
Yes.
Of course, it's
Yeah, and
not.
of course, the copy now it keeps the paint, so I don't have to repaint it. That's fantastic.
Yes, that is really useful.
Although,
I've just been using that myself.
Primus,
Yes.
what have you done? What have you done?
What do you mean? What have I done?
Look at it.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 That can't happen. That's not.
What have you done?
No, that was that. No, no. Thank you, Myosaur. That's well spotted. The lines on top can be rotated. I didn't realise.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. You see.
of course, it's not
Nice.
OCD anymore since everyone started using Spotify.
Yes. The truth is out. Yes. Okay. So this is looking lovely. You got the quick rice.
Haven't
set up
plugged
ready.
anything
You
in
need a
yet.
pump. That's fine. Don't worry.
Um,
I'm gonna have a quick look at the bit I need to understand, because the rest of the copper afterwards is going to go and make that, which is making that, which is making lovely. That's fine. That's okay. And what we can do is
those are
thank
going
you,
to
silly dude. Have a
outputs.
nice day. Have a beautiful day, my friend.
It's a
Hope you're doing all right,
beautiful
mate.
day.
I really hope you're doing all right. Sorry for being somewhat absent. Yeah. It's winter down there. It's winter.
Can we build a drone port on here so we're droning Caterium from the Caterium drone into here, right
No.
next door? The most
Nope.
pointless
not allowed.
thing. But wouldn't it be
If you wanna
glorious?
get to that. No. It'd be awful. Actually, yeah, change that. It's gonna do that. Because, well, because. Right. Actually, have you done that on that one? What
Have you done what?
there?
What on what one? I used to.
How have you? Oh! Don't look, Vim. Don't look.
It's
Oh no. Oh, now which one's on the grid? Oh, the floor's all right. Okay, the
the
bottom's
floor's
all right.
fine.
That's
The floor
fine.
is on the grid.
Yeah, no, it's not like this. The Caterium the main Caterium factory is 1 meter lower.
No.
That's actually quite funny. The top part of it is because you didn't build the walls on top of the floor. You built them in
I'm-
line with the floor. That's actually really funny.
Yeah,
That's
put that
excellent.
1 meter wall in. So
That's excellent. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Back to this. Right, so you need your inputs. You're going to run your Caterium input across, and I'll try and get the copper, maybe.
how
I'm
did you
yeah.
manage that, Mr.
But I don't know. You
He's-
saw me build that
he's-
from the other thing, right?
No. You know what he's done? He's put the bottom wall 1 meter too low because he built it a different way.
Yeah, the top floor's now 1 meter off.
Yeah.
The
top
new building's
floor is a
correct.
meter
The old building's wrong. Don't worry, it's not a problem.
Oh well, the old building had to be wherever the land was. I didn't have a lot of choice
No, you
with the height of that.
No, it wasn't that. Well, it wasn't that. If you
No,
build
the thing is that is a 1 meter off grid now.
the old building
Yeah,
is, yes.
No, the new one is.
No, the new one is.
No, it's not. The floor's the same spot. The actual floor's lined up. The floor's perfect.
The floors aren't lined up, are they? The floors aren't
they're
lined
perfectly
up.
fine. The floors are fine. The floors are exactly as it should be. Look, absolutely perfect. The walls were the problem on the old building.
That's not floors being lined up.
Lined up.
No, you're
No,
looking in the
floor-
wrong
the floors
place.
are-
The
floors are
floors are
correct.
perfect.
No,
You
the
missed
floors
the
are
point.
correct on this machine.
No, they're wrong. That's wrong.
Yeah,
That's
they're,
all
no,
wrong.
they're not. 'Cause they've come from the floor
Oh,
ground.
for fuck's sake!
There's
Right, on the
There's
second.
been a 4
There you
meter
go.
foundation on the ground.
Yeah, they're built wrong. They're incorrect.
I build a 4 meter foundation. You'll see what I mean by them being off.
Oh, because you've built. Yeah.
They're actually both on
Build
the
a 4
grid
meter
because they are on the
foundation
grid.
on the world grid.
I mean, the grid isn't horizontal.
world grid is
so-
here.
It isn't
Yeah,
vertical.
it's
Sorry.
there.
The grid is vertical. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
grid,
yeah.
grid can be wherever you want it to be, as long as it's lined
Wow,
up. So it could be
that's
there, it could be there, it
turn
could
up
be
for the
there.
books.
It works. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I see why it's done. It's because you built it off the 4 meter wall. Right. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah,
Beautiful
but yes.
factory. Yeah.
Not an issue. It'll be fine. But what's happened with the old
Still
factory?
1 meter all the way around.
You still have the 1 meter all around, which is what we normally have in all our other buildings. Anyway, so you're gonna. So we need to get the materials out. So where's the hole in the wall gonna be? Don't
Well,
forget,
I'm
it doesn't matter now
thinking-
because we've got wall holes, so we can make use of them.
We can. Where does
So
that
you
take
built
us in? So I'm
what?
looking
You
at maybe
built
here. If we
2
go into the
sections.
bottom.
Cool.
It's actually the bottom of this one that's wrong.
And then
Bottom
you've
wrong.
got
I thought when we were saying.
the bottom needs. Oh right, this needs to be connected. So the underside hasn't been connected yet. That's fine. That's all right. We'll change. I'll do that now. I'll do that for you. So we'll screw it. We'll just do 6.
Oh, but it's for me. I see what the issue is. Okay.
Others.
What it is, Vimus, is because this is being built with a 4 meter foundation as the floor. Be the bottom
Yeah.
of the factory in that.
Yeah.
There's no
I know what you mean.
bottom foundation like you're visualizing.
I know what you mean. Yeah. It's
So
not.
rather than the half, so it'd be the same as if we use 4 meter foundations here. A wall would cover it, rather than
Yeah.
the 1 meter walls that you'd done.
Yeah. Because I was thinking it was a 1 meter thick wall and it was floor and it wasn't. CJ is digging holes. CJ is
right.
digging
Off by. Yeah. Yeah, because the walls are 1 high.
Yes.
Is that right? That's not right, is it? That's too low.
90,000 likes. Wow.
Nice. So we're just going to finish belting all this up, as we do. There we go. So, which way around you put it?
Both still going
Where's,
up.
oh, where's the knob?
Yes.
Why is it the other end? Oh, okay. That's weird.
Knob.
Okay. That's all right. You built it the other way around. That's interesting.
I built it. Yes. How it.
So,
how
you
it
put
just
the
originally
input on the
came to us.
opposite end to the out. The imp. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. 'Cause it makes more sense.
You've got to take all the machine.
See, no, it does
not a
actually
problem.
make sense. It.
No, it
There is
doesn't
a
matter which
reason
way around
for
it
it.
goes ultimately. I mean, I would have probably put the inputs and outputs pointing towards the cliff. But that's the fun part of this. So what we'll do, you've got one belt coming out. If we run it down the middle, all the way to the far end. So no,
I'll
you
be
go,
back in
yeah.
a second.
So you need to go underneath. Oh, actually, no, that might work. Yeah, you got it. That's perfect. That'll work. And we run it
Hmm?
all the way down. So
Yeah,
you run it all the way down
that's
to the
going to
end, then
stay
split it.
how it is. But it's also not going to stay how it is.
I might have to disappear again in a second. So you're going to have a splitter at this end. Comes in. Oh, that's the wrong way around, Vim.
There we go.
Right.
The pillars have been done, I think.
And then you run a difficulty level 4.
Oh, they're metal pillars, not concrete
You grab that. You run that in the other build mode, not in. Why won't that run straight?
Damn it! I've done it the wrong way around.
Then what? What's wrong?
The inputs are at the back.
Yeah, don't worry, I fixed it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, not fixed it. No, you're fine. You've not got an issue. There is
Okay.
no issue.
But I need to. I
What
will
you
need to
can do-
run.
No, you're fine. Because what you can do, for fun, for chisels and giggles, go up one. If you run that all the way to, so you don't need the splitter there. What you do instead,
No, you're right. I don't need the splitter there. I just run it all the
you
way
grab your
down.
belt like that. There you go, down the middle,
Yeah.
and it's connected.
I see. I see what
Nice.
you've done.
Yes.
Lovely.
And then I'm going to get out of the way again because I need to disappear again. God damn it! This is just doing my head in. I'm going to try and land somewhere out of the way before I get built over or squashed.
Dreamland again.
That might happen anyway.
Yes, it's true. Right, I shall once
See how
again
quickly
return. I'm
we've
going to
got
put
this.
Stephen back on my screen.
All right. See you in a sec.
I did see that the
See you in a moment.
apparently Blitz is changing tomorrow. I wasn't expecting that to change till Wednesday, but perhaps update. You got Moana now. You're about to go and press Maui with your 3-star meals, right? So we've got quick wine all these machines now. Disney life. I did play one game of VR today before the stream. It felt too slow. Ew. What ew? What's it? What's... Yeah, going back to normal Battle Royale now. Well, they've got rid of the pom-poms in normal Battle Royale, so it's not too bad. Pom-poms are only in Blitz at the moment.
Pom-poms.
Yeah, pom-poms. Like, worst weapon to go against to some pom-poms at the moment.
Oh. There you go. I turned all of
But
the
yeah,
floor.
it just feels
and
too
all of
slow now.
the assemblers on the top. Gold.
Nice.
I could do the inside, I guess. It's only.
I mean,
floor
that is what I ended up doing in the end.
on the floor.
Everything
Yeah,
gold.
from what-
Everything gold. Apart from I probably missed
What
a
I've
few
seen
bits,
Blitz
but you know.
is just getting harder and harder at the
It
moment
looks-
because
it
they've
looks
checked
good.
the matchmaking changes they've done.
Does that gold underneath as well?
It's the
That looks
Caterium
good.
one. Yeah, yeah.
It means I can apply it underneath instead of having to fly through.
That is exactly why I did it. Well, it's not, but you know. Her. Right, what else do we need in here? We need copper ingots. Where are we taking our copper ingots from? The ones we've just done, you right? How many copper ingots do we need?
Yes.
1,200 a minute. Are we making 1,200 a minute?
I think we're making exactly 1,200 a minute.
With what?
That's good. Copper ingots. Now that presumably
We
is
don't,
two.
we don't want 1,200 a minute.
Oh,
because
do we need
built
to?
too many machines.
We did
remember?
build too many machines. So what do we want out per minute of quick-wire?
I don't know. We just need to match the input, don't we? Not the output. Because these are all clocked to a certain amount.
They're all set as 100 at the moment.
Third of this, which is 200. We've only got 200 quick wire. So you got 200 quick wire divided by. Times by the 90. How many machines have you got?
32.
I think if you set them to 75 output. The 31.25. 31.25 times 32, yeah? It's 1,000, that's number of items. Yeah, so they need to be clocked to 75. I'll copy
Per
the
minute.
clockings in.
Per minute or the clock speed?
Per minute. 25 per
Right.
minute.
So it's 83.333 clock speed.
I did do the first row, but I've messed up my copying again.
Settings. I've got a little paste button that I've started using on the Stream Deck. 9 times out of 10 it works.
It's because I keep hitting Control C accidentally as I go across the V.
Yeah, you know, I do the same thing myself. Hence the little paste button.
I should actually use some of the macro keys on my keyboard for stuff like that.
Yes,
If only
I mean,
had
I
macros at work to be able to do
everything.
Control Windows key S for screen snipping that we do quite a bit.
Do you not have a print screen button?
Yes, but sometimes we don't want to print the whole screen. Maybe we just want an excerpt from a bank statement.
Windows 11.
Windows 11. Yeah, Windows 11, the print screen button goes snipping tool now.
It does, yeah. It's more sophisticated, and it's not something that Mac had 10 years ago. Thank you very much.
When my right hand is on the mouse and my left hand is over the WASD part of the keyboard, because that's where it naturally goes.
You see, this is why the Logitech keyboards are good.
Far away.
This is why Logitech is very good, because G1 to G5 is just to the left of that, so really handily in reach, which is why I keep pressing it all the time instead of actually pressing the buttons I want.
I see.
Right, so those should be set to 75 a minute, which means we need 31.25. No, not 31,000. Multiplied by 32. We need 1,000 copper. So the question is, drones, that won't handle 1,000 copper a minute, will it? Nobody knows. What is the speed of drones? Does anyone?
The speed of drones?
It depends on the distance.
Yeah.
Depends on the distance and fuel that you put in them.
No, I didn't mean that really. I really meant the sort of delivery speed.
The item transfer and everything, it all depends on the...
Oh, it all depends on the... Okay. We're going to need to
Get
belt
rid of
this, aren't we?
Drone. It depends on how far away from the drone port it is, and how
Yeah.
fast the fuel is that you put in.
Oh, I've had an idea.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It's not a bad idea. We've already got a drone port over here.
Stable internet connection.
Oh, you're
Right.
going to drone stuff into that one.
Well, that's what I was thinking about, because we have typically
This
not run...
Yeah, my stream drops out for a sec there.
Doesn't
That-
have
that-
destination.
No, it's not been set yet, because we were going to
It's
drone
not
from
been set
here
yet.
into the other place, and the other place is going to be backed by the other factory. But that's not the case
But
anymore.
equally, there's no fuel in here.
That is true. We will have to get fuel from here, which again was
You'd
going
either
to come
have
from the
get
other
fuel in
factory.
here, or you'd have to get fuel in the other factory. So you'd
Fueling
fuel
in the
the other
factory is
drone
easier.
port.
Yeah. I mean, that would be easier, wouldn't it?
Well, you've only given us half of your idea, so I don't know.
No, that was it. It's a very silly idea, but that's all it is. It's basically, we've already got a drone port there. Why don't we use it more than anything else? But it all does all depend on whether or not it's going to deliver the right amount of copper.
What are we droning, though? Droning copper.
Yeah, which we need 1,000 of a minute.
1,000 of a minute. So a drone can carry 1,800. 1.8
But it takes
minutes. But it takes about 2 minutes to do the 2 lots of landing and takeoff sequences.
Yeah, that's what I was
It's
thinking.
not
So
gonna be fast enough.
it's not. So we'll have to drive. We'll
then-
have to have a belt that comes across, unless we have 2 drones.
2 belts. Could use 2 drones. Could use 2 belts.
You don't need 2 belts, do you? For 1,000?
Oh, for 1,000 a minute, yeah, 1 belt will do.
Mhm.
Any belt will
Which
do.
is
Nope, just Mark 6.
Yeah,
But it's not very far.
it's not
for a
very
belt.
far. No.
Well, I've had over 100,000 likes.
That's good. Well done.
Yeah, I think they might be cheating a little bit on the likes today. Maybe a little bit.
100,000, isn't that the daily limit?
But there's 2 of them doing it.
I see.
Let's go over to the other factory and have a look at where this copper's coming out.
It's not, as far as
Yeah.
I'm aware. There are no outputs to that factory yet.
No, there aren't. But it's being made, at least. So that's a good thing. We can always put an output in. Put another drone port in and do 2 drone ports. That might be overkill. I am fully aware. See, this is where we really need Vimus, because whatever we do, he's going to say, actually, we could do this. And he'll be right.
Yeah. Well, we were originally planning to apply the Caterium the other way.
Yeah,
So
that's
could we
why it
repurpose
would have...
this- Could we repurpose this drone port?
Yes, but we wouldn't get...
It's sending Caterium.
It's not actually doing anything
It
at
was
the moment.
meant to be sending Caterium to this factory, but we're
Yeah.
not building this factory next to it.
It is
Yes.
doing absolutely nothing then.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So
this
we
could
going.
be-
You'd need 2 drones.
We need 2 drone ports, don't we? Surely. That's the...
I don't need to.
2 drones to get the 1,000 per minute throughput.
What would be?
Well,
Yes, because
You just put a drone on each end of the drone port.
exactly.
Yeah. but we'd need to put the drone on one end of this drone port first because it needs to fill up with batteries. So we need to get batteries over here. That's really the
No,
next
you
thing is
don't
getting
need
batteries
to.
over
You
here.
don't. You only need batteries at one end.
Yeah, but
Yep,
this is
they'll both
the end
fill
that
up
I'm
with
at the moment
batteries
is
or
the end that
fuel
we
at
need the
the other.
batteries.
We've got batteries. Well, we've got fuel in storage. We can just
There's
stick
batteries
in
over
the
there.
fuel port for now. Or there's batteries over at the other one already.
Over here, this is what I was thinking of.
Yeah, there's batteries over
We're not
there.
making any kind of fuel in that
Going
factory,
into the
are
main
we?
drone port.
We're not making any kind of fuel in any factory at the moment. That's sort of where we're
There's batteries being
heading.
flown in to the main drone port.
Am I the only person who's made anything fuel related that's not batteries on this save?
Probably.
Probably.
Probably. I know.
Wow. Okay.
It's very dark.
It's very.
Is it? Have you been built on?
dreary.
No, it's not bad. No, it's just dark.
Oh,
Darkness has
How-
descended across
we
the land.
what we've
Much
been
power is
debating is
Yes.
whether or not we can drone in the copper from over here, and logistically we actually go about doing it.
Well, droning in is probably the only real. Well, it's not the only real.
It will
that
need
you can-
multiple drones to get the throughput.
It's
You want
also
1,000 a minute.
it's also
Yeah.
pretty close, so you could just.
That's why
That's
we were
okay.
going to be flying the Caterium originally, because it was only 200 a minute.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's too late now.
And
We've
now
built
you've-
the factory.
Now you've built the factory over here, where you've got more items to play in rather than less.
But we do have a
Well,
spare
you
drone
know.
port now on the Caterium factory, which isn't being used, so we can at least use that.
Yes. We might need that. We'll have
But
to
you'll
see.
need like 2 or 3 drones to do it.
You reckon? What's
Yeah.
the throughput on
So-
a single drone port?
The
Potentially
throughput
for-
on a drone is 18,
1,800 per
2.5 minutes, 2
several.
minutes.
It'd probably be about 2.5, 3 minutes,
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
based on how
So
far away it
we'd
is.
need 2 drones.
Plus, you've got
to
to take
do
into
it.
account the amount of time it takes to offload a drone.
You do, yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Do we need 2 drone ports, just 2 drones?
You probably need 3 of each. You probably need 6 drone ports. three source, 3 targets, and then a merger at one end,
No,
at
you
the
haven't-
far end. Because and the reason
No,
I say that is because
You have
normally
one
you would have
target.
you'd have 1 target drone port normally,
Yeah.
but it
When they
it
queue
all
up,
comes down to
that's
how
fine.
fast the drone's empty.
Yes.
Because the drones, I don't think the drones empty at belt speed.
No, they
I
don't.
think I think they empty slower than that, which means you can't get the throughput on a single drone port on the other end. You'd have to run multiple target drone ports.
Yeah, that's why I don't think drones is a sensible solution for that many items.
Really, it's
Are we
leading
going
us to
back old
belts.
school?
I think
you
we're
need
gonna
You
have
know
to.
what's really
coming
weird
across
about
the
this?
copper.
Go on.
I'm just looking. I'm hovering above the
I
iron
can
miners
see.
at the moment.
Lily made
I can
me
see you.
level up
I'm
by
below you.
asking for my score. Score.
Nice. I can see the corner of the new factory you built.
Go on.
Yes.
Go on. Take over one more. Oh, unlucky Lily. Get the points though.
But only the doors are in
Yes.
line.
Yes.
That's
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
annoying.
It's not going to be. It's not going to be an easy straight run, unfortunately.
Well, no, it would be.
But we
it would
could
be.
take
It's
it.
one-
We
no,
could
what's
take
annoying
it
is it's one-
underneath, couldn't
Go
we?
away.
It's one belt. It's one platform off. That's it.
Yeah.
It's
You,
one
you,
platform.
you want me to go away,
Yeah.
Lily? You want me to end the live and go?
We could
Go on.
expand it by a platform just purely for the
You know what we could do?
shits and giggles. Go on.
Oh, you're like that. Oh, no. that
I'm
means ruin
rude.
The roof.
You're the one telling me to go away.
Oh, we could go through the roof.
Well, okay. Through in what? As in a
If we go through the middle of the roof, and
right.
make it perfectly in the middle,
Yes.
so it sort of
What
looks
is that
right.
building?
And you know
Right.
that platform we were looking at? We go to the level above
You.
Okay.
and then build straight across with legs and what have you, because we're going to end up building more factories in this area anyway. The thing is, whatever happens, we can already build around it. I reckon.
Not you.
Yeah, literally there.
Look at the pinned
Is that
comment,
it?
Lily.
No,
You
not
need
there.
to
No,
right.
around.
back one. That's it.
There.
Yeah. Let's have a look how it looks underneath. That works. That
It
really
looks
does
a
work.
bit weird, but it will be fine. It will.
So, for example, so if you
It
put
will be fine.
a sort of Mark 6
What is Harry
heading
trying to make here?
that way-ish. Pick a height, any height. Maybe we go.
Are you
going to
go over those mountains? Not the right word, but that jutting out little bit of rock in front of us, the plateau.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I'm just trying to think what height it needs to be at. So what I might do is go to the furthest point where there's the highest point.
Yeah.
Build an on-grid platform.
Yes.
And then come back from
Doesn't
there.
work.
It will
So
if
if
you extend the belt.
I need to. Oh god, I'm going to run out of energy, aren't I?
There's a way
How
of
far
doing
can
it,
I get?
surely.
That's the closest. That's the furthest I can get. That's fine.
I'm going to have to duck out for a sec, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
Sure. No worries. That's fine. It's all happening tonight.
Oh, that's...
If I build
That
something,
don't look good.
something that I can land on, and then I can run across, and then delete that, and then build a 1 meter foundation.
Ollie Sykes. Right, Lily. Right. You're just trying to say it enough times that, like, TikTok puts on the FYP, come and talk about Ollie Sykes or something like that. You're kind of tired. What surprise, Lily?
It's hard work being annoying. Sorry, being trying to take over the world as she's trying to do right now.
Bet she was playing Rocket League earlier. What else have you been playing, Lily? Anything else, or just Rocket League?
I make it too high from there. That'll sort of work. So, stop radiating me. And we go with, it goes to there. So if I make it so that... Oh, no, don't fall off. Damn it. Ah. I'll get back up there now. Christ, I gotta fly back. Where's my jump pack not working the way I expected? I've got no fuel for this thing. Oh no, now I changed it. I didn't change it. Okay, I didn't actually end up with the right one. Okay, that's fine. So, missed. Land on the platform you built, Vim. Right, there we go. Yeah, if I create a target just there. That big. How bad does that look? Might have to go back.
Have you ever tried sprinting into glass?
It donks. I like the donk noise you get. It's quite fun.
Yep.
You do it when you're
It's
flying.
very
as
good.
well.
Where's my other jetpack gone?
You don't with the electric jetpack.
You used to. They removed that.
Yeah. You don't while wearing a jetpack, perhaps.
It's weird. I'm missing a jetpack, which is deeply annoying.
Yeah, you don't donk if you're jumping into it.
Ah, okay. Let's put that in number 5 again. There we go. That's what I wanted. Number 5
is alive.
We're trying to be ever so slightly alive.
Weirdly, I'm only getting it on the full frame
I see.
glass.
What's
While
going on?
flying into it.
Right.
Oh, the thonk.
I'm trying to thonk.
Yeah.
I try to thonk every day, but I struggle.
I think you only get it on the full frame glass.
I think you might.
Or you might only get it on
Actually, you keep it the same height.
framed windows instead of window walls.
This is possible.
Try another one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6. It's 7 now, isn't it? The distance.
So those are
Yes,
framed
the distance.
windows
Yes,
in
it
there.
is.
So you don't hit your head on a framed
5,
window, but you do on a
6.
window wall. No, other way around. Science.
We've got a bird that keeps running into our window, and we only know about it when we see the mark the next day.
Really?
So all of a sudden, it's like the ghost of a bird at the window. It's just a mark of where all of the feathers and things have just whacked into it.
This will disappear
Just
eventually.
I shall be right back.
See you in a moment. Obviously, I need to do something with this to make it stay up in the air. But to give it some kind of.
Hey Ben, how you doing?
Have I missed?
What do you mean? Have you missed?
I know I haven't missed.
I don't
It's
think that
excellent.
worked because of the space after it. That worked.
There you go.
Yeah,
Right,
worked.
so that will work. So now I just need to work out what to do with the to hold it up in the air bit, and then we can get rid of all this concrete. Do you want to carry on from the other end?
I will carry on from. I will carry on. Whee!
Wherever you may go.
I was wondering why there's a little conveyor lift hole in the roof. You're just going to lift it out the roof.
Yes,
well, no, that's
we are doing that.
going. Obviously, that's.
Actually,
oh Christ!
I need
okay.
I might put power in this actually because it'll make it easier to fly it.
I just want to give half marathon.
If you could. Of course, you don't need to fly on these things. You could just run on the belt.
True, we could just run on the belt, but you know, I fancy just building stupidly tall poles for no apparent reason.
That's fine.
Regulate doesn't run at all. So what you're saying? You're going from not running at all to running a marathon next year, man?
Or is she running some kind of mafia conglomerate? Yes, they do.
No, Ben's running London Marathon, I believe.
Wow. Go you. That's cool.
I wouldn't bother. Cool. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Not interested. Don't want it. Don't care.
Oh dear. Right, let's get some holes in here so I can see what's going on.
Doing it for guide dogs for blind people. Yeah, I did see your post about it.
That's very cool.
Well, I hope your training goes well. Stay fit and healthy, and you'll be fine.
I was at the London Marathon. Must it be 10 years ago now? I think. Maybe no, 11 years it'd be. God, I was on one of the first aid posts for it.
Yeah, I can't run.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Which way is that going? How do I find out which way that's going?
It's gonna look quite weird. Where's the power?
I mean, it all does look quite weird.
Where's the power, and can I steal some?
Oh, could you imagine?
I think I can.
Health.
That's going that way, but that's not going. No. So where's the other?
So for
the middle.
Youngblood playlist. Although the last one that is put on, it's decided it's putting on Low Life rather than the song that you requested.
That's going up, isn't it? So why?
That's not obvious. So, from there...
That's a totally different song.
Is it doing weird stuff again?
It's because you didn't put an artist on it, so if you don't give it all the information, it search is a bit
It's a bit
buggy.
of a freak out. Le freak, said Chic. Freak out.
Doop, 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 doop.
How did it get Nirvana from that? I am very confused.
Does sort of work.
So, the search term was "Hello Heaven, Hello Youngblood," and
Yeah.
it put on "Smells Like Teen Spirit" by Nirvana.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is,
obviously, yes.
Spotify's API for you.
Vertical. Oh, it's page up and page down, isn't it? That's right. That's what I wanted. Page
Yeah,
up,
it's
page
still a
down
good
for the
song.
much.
Am I good
That
at
works.
physics? I'm alright at physics. I did it at A level,
I did it as well.
That was a while ago now.
But
but yeah,
yeah,
that was a long while ago.
it was a
And
while
obviously,
back.
some of the maths is very like physics related, so I know like the math side of it.
Oh yeah, we did physicsy maths, didn't we?
Oh, I tried to do it.
Yeah,
I tried to do further maths. That screwed my physics up because I spent too much time doing further maths. And then by the time I got to actually do the A level stuff, it's like
You've
I'd
got a
had to drop
huge
further
exam
maths. and my-
tomorrow on
yeah, it went
physics.
massive weird.
Oh,
I
Right.
am the maths called
Glad.
further maths. Further maths,
It was-
that's me.
It's
Yeah.
awful. I loved
did
further
further.
maths, but I was not good enough at it by any means.
I did
our
further
further
maths.
maths was split into different courses, pretty much.
Oh right, okay. I mean,
So you had you had the pure maths course, you had the mechanics course, and you had the statistics
right.
courses, and then we did as many modules of each course as we needed to get a
Yeah.
passing
Yeah, you
grade.
could pick and choose.
We couldn't really pick and choose because there were 5 of us.
Yeah,
You had to have
I
a
did-
discussion between the 5 of you going, what can you do?
Mhm.
Well, if I can do this one,
No,
can we
we
all do that one?
Our
I did.
teacher said that we were pretty much doing the easier ones of all of them.
That makes
I
sense
did.
to me.
Decision 1 and Decision 2.
Our teacher called decision maths too easy, so we didn't do
Oh
any.
no, it's
We didn't
decision
do any
one-
decision. We did statistics and mechanics.
no. I did both the decision modules. Decision 1, 100%.
One of my classmates did decision 1 on their own steam and got a very high mark.
Yeah.
But
I
it
taught
was
myself.
extra
I
on
taught
top.
myself decision 1 actually because the way that my school would run it.
It's because it's too easy.
Mm.
Apparently.
When they'd the year that I started decision, they'd swapped what they were doing in normal maths. So they'd already taught the rest of the class it in their normal maths classes rather than their further maths classes. They'd swap round stats 2. Stats 2 became a further maths course. And
D1 became the normal maths
D1
course.
became the normal maths one. Because they decided decision was easier than...
And they were probably right.
Yeah. Yeah, the school was struggling with all of its stats results, actually. They were paying the exam boards to get my papers back to try and work out how to improve their stats teaching.
Oh, I've done that the wrong way round.
Could be very good at it,
Oops.
apparently.
Missed. I was clearly bad at it.
conveyor that. I nearly failed my maths GCSE.
That's fair enough.
I was
Well,
terrible
pass
at
is
maths.
Pass.
It was, yeah, only just.
What
I've done it
physics do you
again.
need to know, Lily?
Idiot.
What physics do you find difficult? Is she going to go all of it?
All of them.
It's a Youngblood
I'm-
playlist. It is. And if
Sponsored
Lily
by
was requesting
Nirvana.
songs, it's normally a mixture of Youngblood and Ollie Sykes.
I don't want to ask this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. It's like asking Sheldon a question. Who is Ollie Sykes?
Dude.
Ollie Sykes is the lead singer of Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
Nice.
Who is Bring Me the Horizon?
I was kind of waiting for that. Yeah. we asked
Somebody
for that
had
one,
to.
really.
Let's face it.
Yeah.
Band.
They make that stuff.
I've
they
done
call
this
music.
wrong. I've just done this completely wrong. Because this is meant to be
No,
the
no.
middle of that, hasn't it? Isn't it?
They
You
did a
offended by
cover
the
of a
question,
song
who
that
is
you
Bring Me
don't
the
like.
Horizon?
Yeah, they did a lot more. They've done a lot better stuff than that. Jeez. They're not. I hope they're not only known for that these days. That would be terrible.
You-
No, I don't. Oh, I do want that now.
Right.
Because I want to do that. There we go.
It's going on her. Just a massive long belt across the sky.
Yes.
Basically.
That is exactly what's happening here. I'm glad you understand what's occurring. And as usual, I'm making it more complicated.
Don't worry, so
Probably
am I.
needs to be.
Where are we at? We're nearly at 130,000 likes. The leaderboard says we're already on about 90,000 likes. There's about 40,000 likes missing from the leaderboard.
Cool. Okay, so I've made it. I've made it that far. Now I can put the rest of the belts in.
Apparently so, Ben. Apparently so.
Right, don't need any more. Don't need any more.
Although we did discover,
Oh, cool.
we believe there's a daily limit to how many likes you can send now, Ben.
Finish putting the pillars in a moment.
Rather than it being the 3,000 an hour,
Did it
we
reach?
believe
Oh,
it's only
that's
around
so close.
But did it not
100,000
reach?
No, of
That's a
course
no.
not. Why would it want to reach? Let me just check something.
Well, there is that. Whee!
I'm gonna pop it.
It's so close as well.
Oh, it's very close.
Good evening, Jam.
Hey, Jam.
Hey, John.
That actually works with the other end of the building. So I'm going to go back and finish off the poles. If you want to man it, there's nothing on the belt yet. So do you want to have a look inside
I'll go
the
and have a look
factory,
and see
or shall I
what's
do
going on. No, it's fine. I'll have a look at that.
Yeah, there's nothing
See?
inside the factory yet. It's just going into a.
It's just going into a
So-
hole.
So you want to? The copper, ironically, is on the bottom floor.
You've got to get it up to the top floor and out the road.
Yeah, a nice and neat
Christ,
run.
like,
I
no,
can
we can
look
do
at
it.
it for you if you want. Do you want
It's
to do
fine.
the ascend? You
We
sure?
can do it. I'm sure
Okay.
we can do it.
Because what you want to do, we don't want all of it.
When you B and Q it. No, we just want 1,000.
You want 1,000 out of 1,200.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I know. So you got to make it. You got to turn it into 6. You got to divide it by
Smart
6.
split. No, smart splitter.
Yeah, you could do that. That might be fine. Yeah, that'll be alright.
A smart splitter on. These are all clocked to the correct speed. And also limited by the Caterium as well, so
The correct
Which is a smart
speed
split somewhat.
for... Right. Oh, I see. Right.
38 years. Let me go back to 30. There we go. Put power in.
autosave complete.
Autosave refresh.
Oh, forget there's uranium around this hill.
Yeah, I know. It keeps trying to kill me as well.
Uranium and gas on this hits up of this hill.
How much uranium's in there? 7. Okay.
He's trying to murder me every time I walk past. Oop, that's a bit much. There we go. Back up we go.
Oh, you put power. You bring in power along as well.
It just means you can fly more easily.
It's a good
I'm
idea.
lazy like that.
It will mean we'll be able
It's
to
a good
get.
idea.
Yeah, it'll mean we'll be able to fly between 2 factories. So.
All right.
Oh,
As you can see, hopefully you got your jetpack on.
yeah. This is the problematic one, isn't it?
What? Eh? What?
The problematic uranium.
Oh, you just yeah. So there's as you fly. I mean, it doesn't hurt too much. We're immune enough to survive,
much.
but yes, it is.
Yeah, we're not getting too close to it. It's still giving radiation off as you go over there.
That's because it will do if you go over there, but if you stay by the belt,
What do we want to do with the
won't
stuff
it?
that isn't?
it does. It.
Oh,
Well, the
sorry,
question is
doesn't
where you
matter.
want to split it.
We
So-
can split it later if we need to, but we don't need to split it
Well,
straight
yeah,
away,
just,
do we?
just don't worry about it for now. But we
Yeah.
might have to move the smart splitter. That's all.
I'm
it's
not
that
even
one.
putting a smart splitter on there at the moment.
Just running it all the way upstairs.
You just
Yeah,
don't need it.
Yeah, yeah. Just run it all the way up, and we'll take all of it for now, and then we'll come back and split it later.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's a fine thought process. So I understand that one fully. We won't do next week, but that's not the point.
No, we'll have said, why did we do this next week?
Why is there no splitter?
Why is
How's
the
the
rum
jam
gone?
away? I haven't asked. I should do. Where's the? Yes. Have you recovered from your jump ship session last Friday?
Copper.
What is going on?
All right,
Harry?
Gene Hunt.
It's
Yeah.
copper coming along.
What copper?
How much copper? 1,200 per minute.
Is it actually?
Oh, yeah,
really-
you've
Wow.
got
Hoping I'll play
full
this
copper
more,
per minute.
Youngblood.
Where's
We
the
could
copper
also
on?
split the copper anywhere along this line now if it's handier to
Yeah.
send it to wherever it is we need to go.
That might actually be. Yeah, you might put a vertical splitter on it at some point.
Ooh.
I know you're keen to use them. Yes, and
I
exactly.
am keen to use them because
We haven't yet.
we haven't.
Exactly what's occurred. Nearly all the way there.
Apparently, there's radiation right here, but I can't pick it up.
You got a hazmat.
Well, yeah. I just want to mine
that will
all of
travel.
the uranium so that it's not affecting us.
Then back off 2 more.
We could take this foot away now if you wanted. So the one
Unless
that's
the
right
hog
next to
jumped down
the
there and died.
conveyor belt.
What one? Eh?
This very last one at the end. This one.
Ah, no. Well, I've got a car. Well, I did wonder whether we're going to keep it or not, because
Well, I'll leave it for now. If you think there's a possibility you might want to use it for something.
well, at the other end
you
we've kind of
spaced
got
out
exactly the
as
same
you can.
thing. And I was
You just put
pondering.
in the wrong song at one point.
I was pondering whether
Right.
or not.
Was you pondering?
'Cause
Right.
it's with
I was
Youngblood.
pondering.
Yeah.
You see,
Okay.
because as you know, I'm fond of a pond.
You know, I've been doing all of this. I've had your stream running.
I do apologize. Really?
Yeah,
No.
I
That's really funny.
and I've
Stream
actually done
section.
stuff tonight as well. You
I'm
never
so
know.
sorry. That's all right. Jundar's
Wait,
suffering from
streaming
uranium
on the
fever right
screen.
now. How you doing, Jundar? Nice to see you again.
Uranium fever is the worst of the 3 fevers.
Yes, it is. They're a band, a group from the
The 3
60s.
fevers.
The 3 Fevers. They're a Motown gang.
Oh wow.
But they have good songs.
How you doing there, Jundar? How's life
This is,
today? Hopefully okay.
This last weekend is festival, wasn't it?
It was what?
It's
Download.
Youngblood. No, Youngblood. Bloodfest.
Oh, Bloodfest last week, was it? It was
Bloodfest.
download as well last weekend.
It was download last weekend.
That was weekend before.
Oh,
Was it the weekend before? When was the Queen
No.
The weekend
King
just gone was Bloodfest.
birthday?
no, the weekend just gone was Le Mans, which means the weekend just gone it was Nuremberg, which means it was Bloodfest. And the week before was Le Mans. Yeah, so my weekends are disappearing on me now. I keep thinking oh god, it's time. I'm getting broken. Just broken. Right,
Yeah.
fly up again.
I do understand the.
He hosts his. He doesn't do. Youngblood doesn't go to festivals. He hosts his own one. And keeps the cost as low as possible.
Because that's never wound up in disaster.
No, not in a million years.
Yeah, they had traffic issues last year, I believe, but I think they've tried to make it better this year. I haven't seen anything about issues or anything.
Glad to see it, mate. Glad to see it.
I was thinking more of the what was it called? The festival in America where people got killed.
Oh, Fire.
No, not Fire. The other one. Fire is an example, to be fair. Although I don't think people.
Complete chaos.
Yeah.
Was that Harry?
Waterfest. No, I'm just joking.
You're making up new festivals now. Somebody patent that festival idea. Whatever that idea is of Harry's, patent it quick before he uses it to construct a Festival of Doom. So only...
It seems an appropriate time to put your song on.
Astro World was the one I was thinking.
But it has Youngblood on. Yeah, another Youngblood song in your...
There is no actual power in this area, so I'll leave the power up there as it is. But there we go. So we have a person feed. There's a person running across the belts. Nice.
It's the best way to do it. It's a lot of fun.
So we have copper coming in. We're making lots and lots and lots of lovely quick wire, aren't we?
Such a gold.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere yet. That's the other thing.
No, I might have to speed up some of these belts, actually, looking at it. Let's just speed up the export quick wire belts, I suspect.
I
don't know, Lily. I think I've had it a little bit too much recently.
Well, that's fair enough, I think.
Maybe just a few
I'm
too many
actually suffering
times.
from Mr. Stevens-itis because you're maximum belt man.
I tend to be, the guy who would use all the belts. I'll use all the belts.
All the belts, all the time.
All the belts, all the time.
Yes, exactly. The quick wire is going to go to 2 low because I'm absolutely right. We do need all the belts for this because we are producing 2,400 quick wire.
Double belts. So, are we going to run them back along here?
No.
Okay.
Well, we might if you want to.
We may have to.
Minute is a lot.
Yeah.
It's called what a drone can handle. Train.
Well, yes. No. So what we're going to do...
I don't even know if a train could do it, could it?
What we'll do is... I'm going to bring up the old on-screen... Oh, that's not good news. Oh, I'd say that's really interesting. Hold on a minute. Oh, this is going to work out really nicely.
That's good.
Right. I'm going to pop the thing back on the screen just quickly. That's the wrong screen.
Yeah. How much quick wire are we outputting here?
2,400. I just need to adjust something. But we've got 2 belts, isn't it? So that's fine. That's exactly how we need it. Never give up, never surrender. Sorry, wrong thing. Right, here it is on the screen once more. There we are. So there we got it. It's a bit of a chaos thing, but we'll work it out as we go along. Together, we will work it out. What's really interesting about this is
wow, you've actually said a different name to Ollie Sykes, Lily. You okay?
Is she functioning?
Yeah.
Barely.
So we're bringing all 1,200 across here, yeah? All of that copper. And you said we might need to split it up somewhere. Well, actually, we can do it here.
We're doing 1,200, but if we need it somewhere else, then that's fine.
So, this is what we're going to do with it. I don't know if you can see what's all the chaos in here. I'll try and point out things in a more appropriate way than it's currently set up, which is annoying. So first things first, copper comes in, does the 1,000, converts that to the quick wire as you've done. Brilliant, fantastic. Quick wire gets split, massive chunk of it goes to high-speed connectors.
Okay.
The other thing high-speed connectors needs is circuit boards. And as
Okay.
you'll see, that's the rest of the quick wire for the circuit boards. Some plastic on one side. On the other side, it's the rest of the copper ingots converted into sheets, and then circuit boards.
Discord on your page doesn't work.
So in fact,
the
we're
Discord
going to make
link?
2 little factories. Well, actually, yeah, 2 little factories that are going to. One's going to bring in some plastic,
Okay.
combine with a quick wire to make circuit boards. The other one's going to make some copper
The
sheets,
stuff that Discord keeps moving and
and then some
disappearing.
circuit boards. And then it will fly out copper sheets on a drone at 30 a minute, which is nothing. So that's tiny. So we'll get that worked out later. If I move that out of the way, actually, all the way up there. This is for the ammo stuff. We might actually bring stuff here, to be honest. But what will happen is we'll then have a little factory making circuit boards from copper, a little factory making circuit boards from quick wire, which end up making high-speed connectors. So our output will in fact just be circuit boards. That's it. We're going to be putting out about 40 circuit boards a minute for this area here, and then we can choose where to send them to. Because we can make this up, because the high-speed connector factory can either be here with all these things, or it can go back to where the wire is, because we're going to make a load of a cable where the wire is. And that's where it probably makes more sense, because that's where the smokeless powder is as well. So we'll send copper sheets in small quantities and circuit boards in small quantities back the other way, essentially. I think that's probably what's the best way of doing it. So can we get these other 2 mini factories built tonight? That's the question. So first things first.
15 minutes.
In 15 minutes, we want a factory with this is 4.028 assemblers, which is annoying. And in fact, if I put that this side, I wonder if I can do it this way. Let me rearrange this so it looks a bit more sorted. That kind of works. Let me put this in the middle of the screen. So we've got that done. So the 2 quick wire supplies. So we're going to make just plastics going to circuit boards 1, circuit boards 2. Oh my god! Which in total, I mean, we can overclock, can't we, at this point? So why don't we run the alternate Caterium circuit boards? We can do 4 machines, 4 assemblers, nice little setup. One of them's overclocked slightly, if we want to bother with that. Plus 1 more circuit board assembler from the copper. We need a copper sheet factory. So we just need, only 4 constructors. So 4 constructors for a copper sheet factory, which is probably going to mean 8 and then underclocked massively. We want 4 assemblers, plastic drone port on top of the 5 assemblers, in fact, for the 2 different parts to it. So 1 factory containing 4 constructors, 5 assemblers. That's what we need. Sounds really simple.
Right. It does, but something's going to go wrong.
Well, it's kind of bitty. It's really bitty, which makes it a bit of a pain to think about.
Yeah.
So the question is, where do you want to build this? The outputs are actually at this end. We're going to have a drone port in for 1 lot of stuff, and then we have the quick wire coming out of this factory that you've built, plus the excess copper that's coming on the other belt.
Sure.
The Discord link on your are you talking about the one on the link?
So where do you want to put it, Mr. S? Underneath, on top?
Because you can't do it through the Discord's built-in browser. You have to copy the link.
Off to the side?
What is that?
What about 1 foot lower than this one?
I might have just messed up my link as well.
Harry.
Hello.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, have you seen this, Mr. S? Where are you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You do realise now it
I
needs
think
to
I've
be
just
complete.
replaced the link with something else anyway.
Could we do
That's
that
really cute.
in other ways?
Can you launch them and then catch them?
It's a shame that the vertical conveyors wouldn't let you push them through that.
I don't know. I assume you
So
can
it
put slugs on
could
the belt.
go-
Yeah, because you can
Oh,
put
you must
slugs
be
on the
able
belt because
to.
you can process them.
Of course.
The slugs are on the belt.
Yeah, they're on the belt. It makes the sushi restaurant a bit weird. They've got slugs on the belt. Usually they put lettuce on the belt, but not the slugs that eat them. But it's good. Where are we going to put this factory, Mr. Stephen? It's not going to be very big.
Right. Behind this? Or is it going to be
behind in which
I mean,
direction?
oh, I was thinking towards the cliffs, but I'm looking at the slope on the ground.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, that's all right.
What? Hang on, we've got a massive
floor
footprint
height.
for this building. Why don't we do it underneath?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can put the plastic drone port somewhere else.
Yeah. We've still got a
right,
drone
so-
port we're not using over on the Caterium factory.
Ooh. So you can bring the drone. You can drone it in there. It's going to be droned. We're going to have outputs from here as well. I
you
will
got
point that out.
something.
There's going to be
Cool.
droned outputs.
Drone
Let me worry
outputs
about
as
that
well.
afterwards.
Okay, all right. We'll worry about it afterwards. But I think we could do something. I would think.
So we're going to hang it underneath, in between
Yeah.
the legs. So I can take it one floor inwards.
Hang it, as you said, in between the legs.
Do you want to? Well, I mean, there could be two pods.
Fix that later.
2 circular pods and a sort of.
Circles are out, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
Actually, we could wall them. We could wall them using the
Using the.
Where are they?
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The foundations, the curved foundations. You just do inverted curved foundations everywhere, and just start sort of. I think it actually puts itself in the right place. Come on, like, sort of like that underneath, and then hang it from that. Although that does kind
which,
of
link was
clash.
you saying that wasn't working, Ben? Was it the one in the link tree? So I've just replaced that with a TikTok Discord link at the moment. On my
So
profile.
it's going to have
And that
a
one
mixture
should work. If not, you might have to copy it.
of. Why is my
Yeah.
screen not working?
It's probably
Assemblers
trying to open it in Discord's
and
browser. You have
constructors.
to
So how
copy the
much
link
space
out
do
of
we
it
need?
That's
and
what I
open
was.
it in a normal web browser. And it
Well, we've got
normally
this is
works
our
that way.
assemblers on top, isn't it? These are assemblers.
There are
So it's
assemblers
the
on.
equivalent to
There
this.
are assemblers on top. Yes. Is it only one set though? Because that's 4
there's
sets.
gonna be a
There.
mix. Yeah, we don't need this many at all. Nowhere near this
Yeah.
many. So 3, 4 high, I think. So we
Okay.
need to go 4 low.
Yeah, because the link works
We need to
on
go
a
4
PC
low.
on the
But
link
do
tree.
And then put a floor.
6 low, and that gives us
Well,
underfloor
yeah, we've got
as
to put a
well.
floor in, haven't we?
Mhm.
Okay, and then how far in do we go? Do we leave a couple of gaps?
There you go, you got him.
If
It'll
we've got
probably
the
fit.
space to do it, yes, we could leave a couple of gaps.
Cool.
So kind of do a.
That's it. Yeah.
Sort of
And
from
it's giving you both
that,
the
and it would
rolls, so
be-
they're working as well. That's a
I mean, we
good
can
sign.
hang it. So if I just build a wall down,
Yeah.
and then we'll put the floor
Cool.
in, and then we'll worry about hanging it off that.
Do we have any idea of how
So that
wide?
would be the. Hold on a second, and then it would be there, and get rid of the walls now because we can hang it and worry about that afterwards. In answer to your question, it would be up to and including where you've stopped. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. As for the other direction, it would be up to and including... Let's have a look. Have you done it? Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Now this is going to be the underfloor, right? And then we've got the other
Things are going on
top.
top. Correct. So, the plastic.
And
We don't
this
know where
is-
the plastic. We'll do it in the orientation. You've already done it.
This is pre-painted as well because
Yes, that's glorious
Is that-
because you copied it.
I've copied it. It's a wonderful thing to do.
Danny and Lily hit a like limit. The likes seem to have stopped.
Okay, so we're going to
going up on the
use
leaderboard.
Oh,
Caterium circuit
Oh.
boards.
I have an
and
idea.
assemblers. Uh-oh. What was the idea?
We'll come back to that some other time when we get to
Okay.
styling this platform out.
Yeah, you better
I-
win some points.
Already you're winning, I'm sure. Now, this is too big.
Stocked, yeah.
That is much too large.
The what's much too large? The platform or the?
I think there's too many machines.
Oh, there's too many machines. How many machines do we need?
4 and 1.
Well, we'd
Danny, you
probably
just
be better
lost
than
2
doing.
points.
Is it worth just building it? Just building it. Well, you could just cut half of this
There's
off.
another 5
Just cut the
points
end
in,
off it,
right.
maybe.
Assemblers 2 manual we've got here.
Are they in there as well? Oh no, that
Yeah,
won't work, 'cause that's,
undefined. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, we don't really have
Just
another.
just cut
smaller
off
version.
what we don't want.
Don't need.
It'll be fine
Right.
because it's
Good
2
job that
modules
we're
anyway,
best
really, isn't
then,
it?
Danny.
Yeah, so we just nuke this part.
During 9 minutes up. Yeah, this is a long song, and
Oh, I need to leave some footprint in, so that's fine. But leave some footprint in. Yeah, that's it.
That needs to stay in.
Put it
what are
underneath.
we making
Yeah.
in these machines?
So these machines will be alternate Caterium circuit boards.
Getting some recipes put in them.
Thank you very much. Oh, you've deleted one of the ends, but that's okay because we don't need that end. That one can go as well. That one as well. That one can go as well. And that one can go as well. Right. Okay, so that's going to be the alternate Caterium circuit boards. And then we need, which is not going to take much of our quick wire, but some of it. That's going to take quick wire and plastic in. So we need a front to it. Oops, get rid of that. And pop one of. Why can't I put that in? Come here, you. Like that in. And then the other thing that plastic's going to take, we're going to bring in, is going to bring copper sheets from the back, oh, from the side maybe. So we want.
You keep queuing up songs, Ben, but we're due to finish in about 5 minutes, and this song's got longer than 5 minutes left.
So I'm trying to work out the best way to place these. We've got to put one assembler, but before the one assembler, we've got to put 4 constructors in. They're going to take feed from this side. So if we put 4 what's the blueprint for constructors? How many is in it? Is it like loads? Oh, we've got a 2. Oh, that's convenient.
So you can have 2
We've got
2s.
constructors, and it's a single underfloor.
So we need to build a floor on.
Or what we can do, yeah, I'll put it at the back.
Nudge it up. Hold H, nudge it up.
Oh, that's an idea. Yeah, we could try that. I haven't tried that before.
Page
H,
up.
and then page up. Page up. Oh.
You say
Oh.
finish project. Yeah, sometimes.
Is that
we
the right
do.
height? No, one higher. One higher. Page up. There we go. No, that's amazing. I'm
That's
immediately
fantastic,
in awe
isn't
of
it?
that.
Being able to do that now is so useful.
Because we can now run the underfloors like that.
Yeah.
And the output's going to be pointing that way. And then we want in front of that, in this empty space, although obviously the floors are the wrong colour now, which is a bit annoying, but, you know. I then fill this front part in. We're going to have
Floor is
Without
no
the
longer
floor, which
the
is-
wrong colour.
glorious. So this is going to have some inputs and some outputs. The outputs are going to be at the front because it's where the other stuff's going, which is all right. And we'll put it set back a bit. Let's say I don't know. What's the best place? Is that too far back? That'll work. And then we'll have a couple of logistics holes. Now, the things at the back, they're making copper sheets. So if we can make them copper sheetable, that'd be fantastic. Doesn't matter what speed these things are, really.
So another circuit board machine.
Okay, that's in.
And then this
We've been
this
playing
machine,
for
the
2
assembler's doing
hours.
circuit boards. Yes, correct.
Our crash was an hour into the thing. Or my crash, I should say, because my
Your crash.
computer went.
Yes.
Good night, Lily. We won't be here much longer anyway.
We're not going to be much longer now. And then one of those inputs on that one's going to be copper sheets. Now, the copper sheets in
Good luck with your
total...
exam tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck. Definitely good luck. Have fun. And good luck. And we're going to
You've got
have...
five machines doing circuit boards, you know?
Correct.
Yeah.
And we need...
Oh, we want another machine on
Splitter.
there, you mean?
No, it's done. It's done. The extra machine's there.
Okay.
And your
Just-
what are the copper sheets for?
They're going to be for the circuit boards we just put in and for materials
This-
elsewhere.
Serum circuit boards don't need copper.
Wrong circuit board recipe.
Serum circuit boards are plastic and quick wire.
Yes. That's the 4 machines. The 5th machine is the normal circuit board recipe.
That needs to be set correctly then.
Is that? I get the merger
Because
in.
it got copied from the other machines, it copied the recipe in.
That's fine. Okay. Oh, I can't build again. Damn you. Stop it. Will you let me build now, please? Build a conveyor lift. Thank you.
That
That'll do.
needs 15 copper sheets. It needs to make 10.
And it needs to be making 0.655 circuit boards. Yeah, I know.
655.
Yes, that's sorry, the rate of production. So it's making 4.911 circuit boards. My apologies.
4.9. You can't do 2 decimal places. That one, you can only do 2 decimal places. 4.92. I can do.
Well, I'll tell you what. Just run it at full speed. Run it at full speed, and we'll be fine because we'll have a backflow on this, and it'll just work. It's not going to be an issue. I've
I said it was
realised it's not.
4.92 as near as possible.
Okay. I'll be okay. I think.
65.6%.
I think.
We think. We're good at thinking.
Therefore,
Well,
it
no.
is.
We're
That's-
well. I'm going to have a bit of comedy with this. This is going to be a bit of a nightmare, but that's okay because when I do this and press a button, it's broken again. My bloody thing's broken again. Right at the end of the. Thank you for this.
Did you
Okay.
say what was the first number? You said 0.6.
That's not going to work. Damn it.
What was the first number you said?
So-
0.6.
We're trying to make 4.911 circuit boards out of that machine.
Yeah, the other number.
0.655.
You said 655. Okay.
Now, divide that
Yeah.
by the number
We
you
can-
first thought of.
we
Was
can-
that your
we-
card?
yeah,
you can set
exactly.
that. Yeah, you want 65.5% clock speed then.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Which
that works.
displays as 4.91. It's 4.912. There we go. It's
Brilliant.
very, very slightly above the clock speed you said.
That's not a problem. And then, so I'm just trying to make a merger thing work, and it's in a weird position, so it makes a bit more comedy than I want it to be. That's going to be too close. I think that won't work. Oh, that does work. Okay. And then if I steal that belt and then change that to mark, keep pressing the wrong bloody button. That goes in there. Then
How many machines did you need the other circuit board recipe virus?
4.028.
Sorry.
That-
0.2. Do you need one of them overclocked?
Basic. The output is 35.248, which is really annoying.
I need no. You've thrown another number at me now. So
Sorry, I'll go back to that. So we need
4.028
4.028 assemblers.
So we need one running at 102.8%.
There you go. You've worked it out. Those two merge there. That then splits when I need it to. Brilliant. Okay, I'll work that one out later.
I think. Oh, hang on.
Because I'm not overclocking
No,
four
that's fine.
machines for 2.8% across 4 machines.
Why not?
Well, it's just 100.7, right? We've got the power shards to do it. It'll save
you
on
think we
Something
power
on there. Why put something there? By
It
mistake?
would be cheaper on power, yeah.
by
Let's do it.
probably half a megawatt.
Oh, I see. So we want
And if
one
I run,
input of stuff, don't
it's
we?
in the middle.
Yeah. 100
What's in the middle?
That's right. I need that coming in there. There we go. Cool. So if I no that. There we go. Cool. That's an input. That's an output. The output goes up to. Wow, should we send it up or down? We'll go up maybe.
It's just
Or
like
long.
weird numbers of machines.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it
Um,
myself. I really don't like it.
How many
I
copper
apologise.
sheet machines did you need?
3.928, 982, but it doesn't matter because we're going to have going to produce more than we need because it's going to be an overflow of copper, so it doesn't matter because they can run at full speed. They will be fine.
Okay.
No need to run it at that speed, but because they're shiny belts. Shiny belts are shiny, which is lovely. So they're going to get an input from the copper upstairs. So yes. So basically,
Have I done that the wrong way around?
what are you trying to do? Where are you and what are you trying to achieve? I see you.
This here.
Yeah, that's the wrong. That's not. You don't.
That's
yeah,
input,
it's
isn't
not
it?
right. The inputs and outputs are at the other end.
So the inputs are here in the middle.
No, at the other end. Wherever the dot is, wherever the floor nodule is the input end. Input and output end for all these blueprints. Which
Right.
is why,
Okay.
if you look underneath, what you've got.
Except it isn't.
So what you've got is that they're making copper sheets. The two belts so there's two outputs of copper sheets get merged in the middle and send into a splitter because that splitter is going to go off. It's going to produce stuff for the circuit boards and for another factory we're going to make. It doesn't matter about whether it's an overflowing splitter or a posh splitter or not. It doesn't really matter right now. And then it will send those copper sheets up to the basic circuit board machine upstairs.
Right.
And that's that whole circuit complete. We need to bring copper in on the vertical conveyor underneath, which I put as a kind of right angle. So this one underneath that's kind of hanging down.
That one. That's where it's coming in. Okay.
That's the input for the copper ingot.
Right.
Which we need to do from upstairs, which is fine.
That's
now
fine.
Upstairs,
that's what I was looking at. But
yeah, that's what I thought you were after. Yeah, that's cool. It's just a case then of working out how we're going to bring the copper down. Because at the moment, obviously, it's going into the quick wire, so we want to. Is this the moment? No, it's not. Well,
no, not quite. Unfortunately, no. I think actually you'd probably be better splitting it inside the building.
Well, that's the input. Hold on a second. Well, that's really cool. Hold on a second. We can do this. The input. I think because of the way the upstairs is constructed. Can we get away with an input there? Let's have a look. What is it going to be? There, will
I
that
don't
work?
think upstairs is constructed like that.
Well, can we get to that? Oh no, that works perfectly. That'd be absolutely spot on. So if we bring the copper in there, if I change that to a 6 and then change the direction that way, what we need to do is then this copper ingot feed you've got, which need to, there you go. You see above your head you've got the copper input feed.
Yes.
This one here.
Mm-hmm.
You need to branch that off to the hole in the floor over here in the middle.
What you do is you bring your Vime, is you bring your lift down lower to be that height, and that's where you put in your vertical
Yeah.
splitter.
No.
You-
No, it isn't, because we need an overflow and we need a smart splitter on it.
You two
Huh?
join it up. You don't need a smart splitter. It's fine. Because it'll
Oh,
just
okay.
back
You
up.
don't need a
Doesn't matter.
smart splitter. It'll be fine.
You can put a smart splitter on there as well, can't you?
Don't know. Have a go at it while I just bring the one down, the hole downstairs, because I've realised that we can do
Stopping you doing a smart splitter.
that.
What, vertically? I didn't know there was a vertical.
Yeah.
They're
you
the
can
same
do every
object.
kind
They're the
of,
same object. You just place them.
you can do
Oh.
every kind of splitter
Can you?
vertically.
Or maybe not.
You should be able to.
Yeah, now that's changed. Yes, you're right. Should is the right word. I like that.
I can't get any of them to place on that lift.
Is the lift too short?
Ah!
I don't know. None
Got
of
it.
them work.
Yeah.
It's not working. The idea isn't going to work. Gonna let me clip it to the belt, not the vertical one. Yeah, I think that lift's too short.
That's a
actually.
weird angle.
It probably
It's
is.
not
I mean, it's not a...
Right.
Yeah, but
okay.
you
So
thought- I don't know. Now it's working.
Oh, that's okay. Well, this'll...
go on then, stick it in.
No. Ah, there
Oh,
we
the
go.
problem is you. Well, yeah, because
It's
you
gonna
don't
be
want the bottom
slightly
bit.
lower.
It'll still. It'll work. It'll be fine.
Okay, so just...
Oh, but
right.
what is the
Oh.
right?
No, I don't know. That's the problem.
So I think we
It's easy.
want.
Left and right. Centers down. Because there's only 3 outputs in one of those. Centers down.
Center is down. Not only is center
So that's the
down,
overflow.
but center
But I
is
think
any
that's
as
actually-
well, and center is working. So that's what we want. And then the other one we want to set to overflow.
You went to that. That's what you want.
Somebody's
There you go.
just centers overflow.
Center shouldn't be
Yeah.
overflow, should it?
Yeah, it
It's
should.
a-
Oh yes, it's so. Sorry. Yeah. You're right. Sorry.
I've just set the
Yeah.
other two to any because I didn't know which way was left and right.
No, I didn't know either, so I just went fuck it. Any. So
Have you
that's,
have you seen inside one of these things?
How do you mean?
Well, come and have a look at the other side, right in the hole.
Oh, you can see through them.
Yeah,
Like a. Oh, that's weird.
it's weird, isn't it?
It's a cave. There's a cave.
Oh, when you go really close to it.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
odd.
it's a
Okay.
bit spooky. All right, so we
Does that
should
mean
You can
have.
see through. You can kind of see through them with weird. Right.
Yeah. So coppers.
Copper
filled
sheets
with
should be
copper
going.
ingots are filled out,
Yeah.
which means this machine over here is backed up with copper sheets now, which is exactly what we want. Which is glorious. So what we're going to need to do next time to complete this setup is
Just get the
drone
plastic
in the plastic and then drone out other stuff.
Yes.
But this is where we're at.
Not bad.
I
Been
mean,
an
it's-
interesting day. We've
Well, you
done a
built
lot.
an
We made
entire-
a entire factory, and actually not very long.
We've hung some more factory underneath it. We've finished off the design of another one. And actually some of the plumbing in it as well.
Yes.
More of that to come next time.
Yes.
And we're part way towards next week. We will complete the circuit boards because that'd be easy. We've got to get that done with the plastic.
Yep.
We will complete the high-speed connectors, which we also need.
Yes.
I've not seen this sky before.
Eh?
What? What? The
You know
Aurora
what-
Borealis?
The aurora.
I've seen the
Yeah.
Aurora, but I didn't recognise. Well, maybe I have seen parts of it before.
No, I've not seen it this.
I know.
clearly
I
this
think.
bright.
I think
It's
you
a bit,
might be
it's
right.
a bit more
You
colourful.
might be right. Mm-hmm.
It's more vivid.
I mean, there was a time when I don't think I saw it at all because of graphical settings.
Graphics.
Yeah.
Mm.
So many things have happened. Yeah, we'll probably do next week. I reckon we're going to finish high-speed connectors, circuit boards. We'll probably end up getting to the point where we probably can do some ammunition. That's the whole point of all this mess,
so, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, this
Well, I
whole
wouldn't be
section
surprised
here is about
some-
making rifle and homing rifle ammo, but we don't have to build it at this location. We'll see where that comes out. We're not quite sure where it's going to build it. I'm loving it though. This is excellent.
It's
Well, there you
good.
go.
It's coming on well. It's coming on well.
Are we gonna
And
land?
we've done an awful lot tonight, which is brilliant.
Should we land on your vents?
And on the vents, okay.
The wall of it. It's an obvious place to land, isn't it?
No, I missed the vent. I have to jump to get
Plan
on it.
platform.
Donk. I wish I was, the old Marilyn Monroe skirt. That'd be fine. Whoosh. Whoosh. Thank you, everybody. Sorry for my absences as well, by the way.
That's fine.
We're back
That's
tomorrow.
fine. We're back tomorrow.
Actually,
We're going to be
before we
playing.
do that,
Yes.
Before we do that, what's Mizo doing the rest of the week?
Probably fortnight. I don't know.
Fair enough. He
Not
doesn't
really
know.
planned.
You'll see him on that clock app at some point.
Yes,
meantime.
that's true. We're back tomorrow on these apps.
Yes. The easier
Yes.
apps.
Do my apps look big in this? I don't know.
They do. Your feet
Yes.
are trapped inside the cage.
We're going to be back tomorrow night playing Roadcraft,
Yes.
which we've got. We're getting further into the map. It's quite enjoyable. We still don't quite know what we're doing, but we're starting to be able to figure out how to, work together and do different things, and it's quite interesting. So, and I will
Okay,
fall
I
over
promise
because
this
that
week I won't.
is my raison d'etre. Clearly,
I'm going to promise I'll try not to get as angry this week.
it was very frustrating last week, though, wasn't it?
I was disappointed. That's all I can say.
Right.
That's
Okay.
fine. I'm enjoying the game, though, so that's the most important thing. So
It is.
that's tomorrow night.
That's tomorrow night from 7 o'clock. So see us here then. Until then, see us there, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Goodbye, everybody. Have a lovely rest of your night and tomorrow. And do come along tomorrow night.
Good night,
Bye,
guys.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Good night,
Bye,
all.
everyone.
Good night, all.